Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ready Steady Play. And we're live with Gloomhaven. I'm very glad we're here. After all, this is part 13. We're approaching the end, and also my computer keeps crashing today. I think it's probably having heat stroke. So fingers crossed that evil magics don't destroy it as well. But I'm very excited to continue the campaign, which we must be nearing the end of. And I do have Chris here, so let's bring Chris in. No, why? Uh-oh. Ah,
Hello.
Chris, you're not here yet. There was one thing I forgot to do after the computer crashed, and that's restart my buttons. Everyone knows we can't run the system without the buttons that control the system. Oh no. A little behind the scenes technobabble for you there, guys. Very technical terms here that I'm using. Come on, buttons. Bring back the buttons. Don't crash the computer. Let's have a look now. Buttons! They're working! Hey! Also, apparently, this scene now has more stuff in it. We've got our...
Oh yeah,
Those weren't there
you
before.
had that at the very first time we streamed, or maybe first couple of times. You had our characters' images underneath our faces.
I did, and then they went away, and now they're back, and I don't know why. I gotta love streaming software.
Two
Hey!
versions of this.
Hey, Heggers!
Hello, Heggers. We have fewer viewers than we usually do at the start of our Gloomhaven streams. Mike has hypothesized that people are out enjoying the sunshine.
It's true.
They're obviously not true gamers then. True gamers sit inside in the shadows.
or in my case, under bright lights and sweat. But the good news is that now that we've figured out how to do this remotely, y'all don't have to be here with me under these bright lights.
That's true. That's true. Well, we'll be back to it before too long, probably.
Probably. We've got some games that can't be played remotely, or if they can, we can't play them remotely for some reason. So we're going to have to just get back together and play some games. It's going to be weird.
So.
I don't have the power.
It will be weird. I saw Michael in real life once last week because he dropped something. He dropped something off at my house. So I literally had a conversation with him at my front door, and he was like, well back, because that was back in winter. So that was when we were very, everything was very strict. So apart from physically seeing Michael with my own eyeballs, I have seen or talked, and I haven't seen that's it. I haven't seen any of you guys apart from that in over a year.
It's true. It's been. I've also seen Michael as he's dropped stuff off at my house or whatever. Michael is the one of us who has a car, right? That's why we've all encountered him in this way. I see that Hager says that the second chapter of FF7 Remake's out today. Is that a thing? Is that what that is?
Oh, integrate. I can't see. Why is chat not updating for me? In that case, let me try and reset the stream. Final Fantasy 7 Remake Integrade. Yeah, it's
Integrade, yeah.
Which, as far as I know, is just, I think it might have some technical upgrades, very minor, I think, and it has an extra 3 or 4 5-hour mini campaign where you play as Yuffie. Oh. If you know the original.
I mean, I played the original way back in the day, so I sort of vaguely remember all of these characters and stuff.
So she's not really a character who doesn't show up until, if she shows up at all, because you have to do certain stuff to unlock her. She wouldn't show up until well over halfway through at the game. But they've obviously now written a story where for some reason she shows up in Midgar and does her own thing. I'm not going to buy the PS4. I'll buy the DLC. I'll upgrade the DLC.
I will probably not get it because there's too many games to play, and I already played that one, even though I played it with terrible polygonal graphics.
Oh no, it's a completely different game. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a different game completely to Final Fantasy VII.
I've kind of heard that, but the story's the same, right? I mean, they ain't gonna change the main story, are they?
I don't want to answer that question.
Right, because if
Because
we
it
say the
might be...
story's the same, that's spoilers. And if we say the story's different, that's also spoilers. So I guess
Exactly.
I'll never know.
But regardless of the story's different, I would actually, if you like Twilight 7, I'd recommend playing it because it's like it's, I don't know, if it was I'm actually glad that they've made heavy changes. They've actually made super heavy changes to it because I don't want to play the same game again looking better. It made it a brand new experience, and I thought that was valuable.
Yeah, 100%. I think that you want to have a. I mean, it's an opportunity, right? If they don't sort of update the story and like, because it wasn't exactly flawless in the first place, you know.
No, far from it. Some people I think were upset that they made massive changes. I'm like, did you really just want the exact same game with better graphics? The same games, the original game still exists. Go replay that if you want to. You know,
Yeah, now
yeah,
you
the
can
combat system is
play it on your fancy new computer, and it'll look
PlayStation.
better anyway.
Oh, sure, yeah, yeah, yeah. They have remastered editions out on Steam. Hager's got his copy of Nemesis today. Did you get everything, Hager's, or just the original stuff? Like, did you get Lockdown,
No, I think it's just
or have you
Wave One
just
stuff. Wave Two is shipping later this year. Wave Two's all the new
okay?
stuff, and Wave One's just the original Kickstarter stuff over again. Although I understand if you
Yeah,
got the playmats are in Wave One. But if you didn't pick split shipping, you'll have to wait till Wave Two for your playmat.
I did not buy the playmats. I usually don't bother.
I buy all the playmats.
I,
I
you
got
know,
so many playmats.
it
But
feels pointless to have a gaming table and then buy playmats. You know,
well, no, because here's the thing, right? When I spill beer on a playmat, it you can swap it out. When I spill beer on a board, it just bubbles and warps and peels.
yeah, but I've got cup holders that attach to the side of the table, so that doesn't happen.
Well, clearly you're just not drinking enough beer.
I think I drink exactly the correct amount of beer, in my opinion. But yeah, I only get playmats if it's literally included in the pledge, and then I end up sitting there going, well, I guess I'll just put the playmat on top of the wood table because it seems pointless to get the bays out and then put a playmat on it.
Hi, Max.
Why is chat not updating for me? This is so weird.
Oh, look, we got here's our table. By the way, why is this like? Oh, that's Chris's hand. There we go. Get rid of that. Here we go. We got the game all set up already. This is scenario 15. Did you see my seamless segue into let's talk about this game now?
Yeah,
Absolutely seamless.
it was good. I liked it very much so. Change this. Okay, cool. Yeah, so what? 15, Tainted Blood. Tainted Blood. We believe we only have 3 or 4 scenarios left, based on how many scenarios are in the book.
Yeah, I have it down as 2 or 3, but not many is the point. We're coming to the end, and we still haven't met our big baddie, so maybe he'll make an appearance soon. But first, let's do an event, because that's what we should always start with.
I don't want to jinx us, but we also haven't lost a scenario yet.
Yeah, there's always time for that. God, if this is a 13-part series, imagine how many parts Gloomhaven OG would be.
And we played the first 4 scenarios in the first part.
Yeah, we tried to get through as much of the tutorial as we could.
And, like, you know what? I might have jinxed our play, but I've also fixed chat. Because now because I came up without me refreshing anything. But we had intended to do the first 5 scenarios in our old stream, but like 9 hours later, we only had 4 of them done.
Yeah, all right.
Still pretty good.
All right. Focus! I'll have. Oh, Chris, this is event card number 3.
That's okay. I don't bother taking them out.
I'll have you know I have
Thank you.
the ear of Councilman Greymare, who would be quite interested to hear the outrageous prices you're charging for routine tailoring. Primitive, you thick-skinned barbarian, thick-skulled.
Oh,
You thick-skulled barbarian! A short bearded man continues shouting as he walks out of a tailor in the mixed district. I'll hem my own clothing. It certainly can't be any more difficult than the business you've made of it. With that, he turns and promptly trips over his own robes, dashing the leather-bound books he was carrying all over the cobblestone street. At least one of them looks interesting. Help him gather his scattered books, or grab the most interesting volume in the confusion. Huh. I just don't want to steal someone's book.
yeah, it feels a bit.
Feels mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that requires a level of cold calculation that is just not, that is too much effort for Hatchet, for Gehrman. You know, and Void Warden is surely a woman of learning, a woman of letters.
I think that she practices magic in a way that's probably less about academia and more about trial and error.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, isn't
Magic.
isn't that how she got scarred? Right? It's sort of like she was born with that power and then sort of had to learn to control it. Or am I misremembering?
Yeah, I think so.
In any case,
Might have helped with
it
that.
sounds like we're largely in support of option B.
No, option A, right?
Max, he says, how do you like the game The Witcher Old World? Max, did you not see our Kickstarter stream? We talked about it for like an hour.
Yeah.
On
We
Sunday.
talked about it for a long. The if you check out our last Kickstarter commentary, we have a very in-depth conversation about it. But if you want the short, what's they call it? The skinny. The skinny was that we like. Well, I can't speak for Mike. I like some things in it, but overall, I'm concerned about the package. And I've dropped my pledge down to a £1 pledge. I've got concerns about. I can't remember now what my concerns were about the combat. I was a bit worried about the combat, a bit worried about certain thematic implementations.
Yeah, the thing that the combat doesn't look compelling enough. There's a risk for a lot of downtime between turns, and it'll probably average out. But still, you could have some turns that go on a really long time, especially with some players playing as villains. Although they don't really seem to have any interesting decisions when they do that. Obviously, the inclusion of poker dice over Gwent seems weird. And I think that was about it. Well, it's an hour long. The point is, I'm probably also going to back to gain access to the pledge manager only, and decide later whether I want to up it for a copy. But my takeaway was that if I probably wouldn't bother with it at all if I didn't have the YouTube channel. I wouldn't back it personally, but I'm interested in maybe doing a review or something like that at a later stage.
I'm tempted, but I do need to see the rulebook, and they still haven't published it. I'm hoping the rulebook will be available between now and Pledge Manager, and I will read the rulebook and see if it changes my mind.
Absolutely. All right. So, option B, grab the most. No, option A, help him gather his scattered books. Right. So we're going with option A. Be a bit nice. You hand over the last volume of the books as he dusts himself off. Well, thank you. Ah, the jaws. Dominic Scrim, good to make your acquaintance. I wish the rest of these mercenaries were as helpful as you lot. Maybe there are some good amongst you. A token of my gratitude. Gain 5 collective gold. Presumably that's 5 gold split amongst us.
Yeah, well, you can just have it if you want. I've got 58 already.
Oh no, I did the thing where I forgot a pencil. No! Right.
That's good. We're just too lazy to be evil. Yeah. My character is lazy. He takes everything. Oh, you're from Russia. That's cool. How are things in Russia? I hope everything is going reasonably well.
That sounds like
lockdown,
a simple
diseases,
question
etc.
with a complex answer.
Yeah. Well, it's. I'm just hoping that I have no idea what the state of play in Russia is like. If things are open, I've literally no idea.
Oh yeah, you mean specifically about the pandemic?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like how are things in a country in general is always a much larger question.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have about a 1,000-page thesis answer for how are things in Britain.
Yeah.
um,
Complicated.
extremely. Right. Well, we did the event, so now we got our little shopping stage, right, where we can buy some stuff if we want
How much
to.
money do you have
I've
now
got
that you have
66 now. I've also got you on 61. I remember we had this discussion last time because you said you had 58, but I had you on
Oh yeah.
with one extra coin.
Yeah, I'll take the extra. You're the master copy. Um. Yeah, no worries, Max. Like I said, we talked for a good long hour, I think, about the Witcher All World. But I think most of it's pretty good conversation. Once we start talking about it, it's relatively focused. I think, not our usual jumping back. What am I doing? I'm looking at the market. That's what I'm doing. I don't think I want any things. I don't think I could even. I could buy something for you, I guess.
That's true. Well,
we're so close.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got no room. Do I? I've got nothing here. Head, feet, hands, other hand, 3 small items. I have no room. I can buy you something if you like.
I've got you. I was thinking I might buy. I mean, I've also got 66 gold, and I'm just having a flip through here, and I don't think this. I have a lot of space either. I was thinking of buying the I was thinking of buying. I mean, I don't. I have a sheet. I have one free hand, and I've got a free helmet. So I'm thinking of buying the Amulet of Life because I regretted not having that in the last one, just to like get rid of the poison that my healing can do.
Yeah, it's heal 1, which is obviously not great, but that poison, yeah.
Get rid of a poison is actually really handy.
Yeah. Where do you have room? You have room in your head, I take it.
I've got my head in one hand. One free.
That's all. So you have head and one hand available. How many small items do you have?
3.
3.
Yeah, so I'm pretty much maxed out on that.
Yeah, you're pretty much maxed as well. What could you stick in your hand? A poison dagger doesn't seem very useful to you. Iron spear doesn't seem particularly useful to you either. Black candle during your ranged attack, add a curse to a single attack.
Yeah.
Weirdly expensive. Like for I suppose you can use it. It's refreshable.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose if you'd built a Void Warden deck around poisoning your enemies, this would actually be pretty cool. Just like spaff lots of curses in their deck, but I don't really do that very often. I mean,
yeah. Do you want it just because?
I mean, seeing as how we've got all this money, and I've got a free hand, it feels a bit silly not to. I've even got 2 items over here that we're not even using that I could sell. So, we're kind of in the money, really. So, why not, right?
What 2 items do you have?
We've got the chain armor and the flea-bitten shawl.
Oh, I forgot about those.
Yeah, because I put on the robes of command. I don't know if they'll be of any actual use, but I did put them on.
Is chain armor better for me than studded leather? I mean, I quite like the fact that studded leather gives them disadvantage.
No, I think
1 shield.
I think the studded leather is better. Well, is it? I suppose the chain armor is technically worth more, so it must be better.
Well, I mean, all that means is that Isaac Childress considers it to be better. You okay?
What would
I mean,
he
you
know?
make yeah, you make 1 or 2 ranged attacks per game usually. So you definitely use the black candle.
Yeah, I mean, I think we might as well buy it. Like, we've got 120 gold. I think normally this money would be much better spent going to the enchanter, but they don't exist in this version of Gloomhaven, so we might as well buy some stuff.
Alien Face of the Nostromo. I don't know that. don't know.
I have not heard of that.
Enlighten us, Max. Okay, so you're buying those. Do you want me to buy one of them for you?
Sure, that'd be nice. I mean, we might as well try to keep the money. Well, actually, to be fair, doesn't it make more sense for one of us to have all the money in case some item comes up in the shop that's more expensive?
Yeah, you're right. Because then, even if it was good for you, I could still buy it for you. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. So I'll just spaff all my money on these. So I'm down to 6 gold.
I'll keep. Okay, on to the scenario.
So, I'll do. We can do a little reading here of the intro text, but what I do need to do is probably revisit my deck before we sort of start properly, because I think that I probably need to change some of the cards around. I'm also thinking, looking at the board, there seems to be a lot of difficult terrain here. So if you have any jumping cards or anything like that, this is a good one to take them.
Yeah, it's true, actually. There is a lot of different terrain.
For those of you. There's lots of black goop. A black goopy goop. Whatever that is. Okay, right, here we go. Introduction. Oh, guys, I forgot to play the music. Alright, here we go. Dramatic music. So, the great jaws of the lion come once again to ruin my work. A voice echoes through the dark tunnels of the sewer. It was the voice of that crazed hermit from the Hook Coast. The voice of Roland. And it drips with venom. If only you realized how futile your efforts were. In fact, not just futile, but helpful. We did not even realize what glorious gift our God had given us until that incident at the university. To think that the corruption we cultivated could, under the right conditions, spread so rapidly, infecting new hosts and warping them into his image. You move forward, waving your torch to illuminate every corner of the darkness, but you can't find the source of the voice.
You okay?
Yeah. Does your top paragraph on the right column begin with "and"? Yeah, it looks like there's a little typo, right? So it's like I guess as we were looking around, Roland just kept talking. We sort of zoned out for a bit while we were looking for him. There's a funny little typo up here, guys. That's what we're joking around. And we have already poured his gift into the water supply. It is too late. Before long, everyone in the city will be a slave to the blood god, and then you can sit back and watch the mayhem. You roar and charge forward straight into an alcove where the robed man lurched over an alchemy table. His vials bubble over with black liquid that splashes onto the stone floor, running in little rivulets under the door behind him. This is not Roland, but a figure you should kill all the same.
I figure you should kill all the same.
So we got one zealot coming out. It's zealot number 3.
So I only have one jump, and it's a one shot. So I'm not even going to take it. I'm just going to take the ones that give me. I'm just going to rely on my boots to get through that difficult terrain, I think.
You got
number 3, you say?
The comfortable shoes.
Comfortable shoes cannot be underestimated in life. They are so important.
Well, this one's pretty good, actually. The bottom half of this one's quite good for moving around. So I might take that.
This is all. There's no doors, right? So we should just spawn everything, right?
Oh, are they not doors? I have them all marked off as doors.
You have what marked off as doors?
All of the blue squares. I think you might be...
Oh, yeah, those are... But the other guys aren't doors.
I've got 6 doors, Chris. I think you might be confusing them for difficult terrain.
Oh, directly behind that dude is doors. Oh, okay. This is like a double door, is it?
Yeah, I've got it down here as double doors.
Okay, yeah, you're quite right. Is that a different color as the terrain?
Yes. It's slightly dark blue compared to purple.
They look identical to me. That's hilarious.
I think I'd rather have doors than difficult terrain. If you're playing this on your own, you'd be on hard mode.
Yeah.
You'd have to start fighting 6 zealots.
That's why you're here, so you can.
I'm glad I have one useful function.
Okay, so that's it then. We just have to kill that one guy, destroy that table, and leave. What are the special rules then? Do you want to read those?
Yes, so we've got special rules. The objectives are alchemy tables. Each one has some amount of hit points rounded up.
2+ levels. We're level 6, right?
It's scenario level, though, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. So that's
3?
That's 2 + 3. That's 5. Multiply that by. I like the way they use brackets for the first half, but not the second half. Multiply that by C minus 2. So that's so you divide by 2. So that's characters divided by 2 is 1. So it's 1 times 5. 5.
But don't you do diversion before multiplication, or does that? Oh no, it doesn't matter actually in this case.
It doesn't matter in this instance, which is what the same reason they didn't use parentheses at that point.
So we've got 5 hit points on the alchemy tables. I assume that that's not per hex. That's just the whole table is 5.
That's the whole table, yeah, definitely.
At the start of every round, spawn 1 normal black imp adjacent to each revealed alchemy table. A for 2 characters and B for 3 characters, or all of them for 4 characters. So in this case, A. So we're going to have... when we open these doors, I presume that's what it means by revealed. When we open these doors here, they're going to start spawning here. And they'll spawn here and here when we open those doors. At the end of each round, each zealot kills a black imp within range 3 of it. Don't place a money token, and spawns an elite blood imp in the hex where the black imp died. All zealots who do gain stun. Use the same imp monster ability deck for both types of imps. Blood imps act before black imps, but do not act in the round they're spawned. All the doors marked D, which are the ones around the outside, are locked and will open automatically when the 3 alchemy tables in the center of the room are destroyed. Ooh. Fancy automatic doors, Roland.
That is... Wow, this is very convoluted.
Yes.
Okay, then. Right, I guess, so we want to destroy the tables before enemies, really, because otherwise they keep spawning new enemies.
Yes. But, the problem is, we want to, I suppose it's probably preferable to destroy the tables, right? Because if we destroy the imps, we would want to destroy, I think the priority would be tables, zealots, imps, right?
If you destroy the tables, you prevent spawning of enemies. If you destroy the imps, you basically stay where you are. You basically keep the status quo. If you destroy the zealots, you prevent the imps from becoming superpowered imps, but you still allow enemies to spawn every turn.
Yes.
So I think tables zealots imps is good.
Yeah, because what we don't really want is all of the imps becoming elite blood imps. I remember that was problematic in our last scenario.
Yeah, I mean, this very first room actually is a good kind of room to kind of understand kind of the threat level. So if we destroy this table immediately, we only have 1 enemy in this room, ever.
Right, but also this table's marked C and nothing spawns at the table C.
Oh, okay, fine. It would do in a 4-player game.
Yes.
So okay, in this, so my example doesn't technically work for this scenario for our situation, but the point still stands, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If this table is to spawn someone, we definitely want to kill it first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we would target the table, but we don't because it's a 2-player game, so we target the zealot. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try and take some stuff that because I mean, I suppose I can take control of the zealots and make them attack the tables.
That actually sounds super good. Yeah, you definitely want to be doing that. Yeah, I like that. Let's call it my idea and do it.
I'm just having a quick look over my deck here. I mean, I seem to have most of my good movement cards in my hand. Unfortunately, they're not all... Don't really have... I've got one with jump, and it's a burn, which is a bummer.
Yeah, well, I didn't take mine at all.
I'll tell you what I miss is the Spellweaver has a card with jump 8 on it. Jump 8, you can go fucking anywhere. It's amazing. Say again?
Is it called teleport?
You know, I'd like it should be, but I feel like it's called Mist Walk or something. Because it generates wind magic as well. I think she like turns into mist or something.
Well, now cards, I've picked my opening play. That's how efficient I am, Mike.
Right, well, I'm going to put these cards to one side. I don't think I'm going to change up my deck. Hopefully this isn't a mistake. We shall see.
You can take your more time, or I'm not trying to rush you. You're going to suffer if the stream goes on too long under those lights.
Yeah, exactly. We gotta finish the scenario before I physically exhaust.
Yeah. Okay then. Okay.
All right. Just a quick discussion about tactics. Then, you're taking care of the zealot?
I'm going to. Yeah, we agree we need to focus on the zealot. I will actually be able to deal with both things, though. Well, deal with both things, but you know, at no cost to my efficiency attacking the zealot, I can also attack something else.
Grand. Well, I'm going to do these two.
Doing these two.
We go down here. I put the cards down there. And also I need to get a zealot behavior card. Let's go ahead and focus a little bit. There we go. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, flip 'em!
25.
83. And our zealot...
You're quite slow.
I am very slow for this first round. Oh, do you know what we haven't done? Is pick our frickin' deployment.
Oh, yeah. We also haven't picked our battle goals.
Oh, yep. Okay, let's quickly start with battle goals then. God, we're so excited to start murder. Yeah, Jay is literally here in chat like, battle goals, question mark? I think Jay remembers every time. This is the thing, Jay. You've never made us suffer the consequences of our actions, so we never learn to remember. We rely on you now. Oh god, I think I added some new music to this playlist just to try and change it up a bit. And there's some kind of really sad violin song playing. I hope this isn't a portend.
This is the Reigns of Castamere.
It's a shame. It's a shame I can't use like copyrighted music, or else we could have such a cool soundtrack. We could have had Bloodborne while we were playing Bloodborne.
Yes, that would be good actually. Right. Oh, I can probably do that, can't I? Alright, I'm going to show this to my face cam if that's okay. It's a lot easier than showing it to the cam.
Yeah, let's get this one up then. Off you go.
These are my choices, guys. Oh, I'm not showing you at all because I misjudged the side the camera's on. These are my choices, guys. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, here. So, this one here feels very much impossible based on how things work in this scenario. This one feels pretty possible, especially with me being super DPS-y. So I'm going to grab this one. I think I gestured the wrong one each time. I'm taking this one. In case I gestured the wrong one, for clarity.
All right. And I've got these two here, guys. And I think I'll probably take the one on the left, just because it seems the most doable. Oh, exciting reveal. There we go. So I just feel like that one seems really quite doable, so let's take that one. In fact, I think I might have done it once before, so...
I don't know why my chat is like not updating most of the time. Never happened before. If I restarted my internet on the device.
Battle goals. Okay, are we ready to go back to
Yes.
card?
I don't
reveals?
know where I deploy. I can deploy literally anywhere, and my plan will be fine.
Yeah, me too. I really don't care.
Okay, I'll go middle north. So second from the top.
Grand. And I guess I'll start middle next to you.
Okay. Perfect. And what did the zealot get? Have you ever checked the zealot's card?
We're about to check his behavior now. I thought we should pick our deployment first.
Yes, indeed. Nothing on that.
Adjusting my camera here so people can see a bit more. Camera, is that better? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Getting ready to enter what can only be described as a dungeon. So we've got the Zealot's card, which is Hex Whip. 19, move 1 with jump, attack -1, curse, generates wind magic.
Oh, he's actually going before us.
Yeah, and he's going to jump over the alchemy table and smack you, I think.
Yep.
And curse you. What a dick. Man, do you know, I think Imps and Zealots are my least favorite enemies, so this is going to be fun.
This is frustrating because now we're going to... Oh, God. Now we're going to get... I was hoping we wouldn't even get hit by him. Oh, well. So he just jumped straight over, I guess. Waxed me.
I guess what happens is we snuck up behind him, and he was doing his science, and we sort of shoved him, and then he turned around and he was like, "Surprise!" I'm not Roland, but I am in fact a remarkably agile young zealot. So they are here. So actually he'll do a wound to you as well, won't he?
Why a wound? Oh, yeah.
They just do that.
Yeah. That's annoying.
Does he just jump forward over the table?
Yeah.
And land between us? I suppose he could also land north.
Yeah, but put between us. That's where I want him.
Okie dokie. So he lands right there in front of us. Hiya. And then he smacks Chris. He's doing 2 damage with a curse and also a wound.
I'm currently showing my curse in.
Land.
Okay.
I drew a -1 for his damage, so it's just 1 damage to you.
Yay! Well, that's good. Okay.
And I've also made wind magic strong.
Yep. Thank you. Okay. So then I'm going to... Well, this is annoying because now I'm going to move less efficiently. I'm only going to move 1 space now with the bottom half of power pitch. And then I'm going to use the top half of close cuts to do a 3 damage attack, 3 strength attack to both the zealot and the table. And I also gain 1 experience. What are you doing?
I do not know what's happened to Skype. It's lost like all of the table cam for some reason. Why does it look like this? Man,
presumably that's my board you're saying.
Yeah, that's your
table.
board, yeah. It's missing most of your stuff. Alright, bear with me, guys. We might have to swap to a scene that's probably not going to look very good to you guys. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. For some reason, everything reset when my computer crashed. Still doesn't look right. But... hold on just 2 seconds. Let's get this fixed now. We'll get into the thick of it. Alright. Skype will forever be the most annoying thing on the planet.
Good. Law. Okay, good?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to do my damage with the Zealot first, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I give myself an experience spell for close cuts. The top half close cuts. Alright, here we go. 3 strength. That failed to lip. -2. Gosh darn it. Well, I guess on the positive side, his low initiative matters less now. That's a mere 1 damage getting through to the Zealot. And now I'm going to modify for the alchemy table. +1, and I stun the alchemy table.
Which, this was power... No, which card was this?
Close cuts.
How are you hitting them both?
AoE.
Did you move
Top
north?
half. Top half. Yeah, I moved north.
Right, that's the
Well,
step. I missed
I
that
moved-
step where you moved.
Yeah.
There we go. Cool. So you hit the table for 3 damage?
4. 3 + 1.
How do I modify? I guess I just put the little tokens on the table.
That's what I did. Yeah. The table's also stunned. You can't attack next round.
Is the zealot stunned?
No, sadly not.
Oh yeah, it's on the. I just noticed it's on the modify card.
Yeah. Over to you.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm gonna start by preparing Master Influence, which is my my card that lets me make everyone else do my bidding more effectively, and gets me 2 experience points for playing that out. And now I've got the bottom half of Stand Fast, which says 1 ally or enemy within range 3 may perform attack 3, range 3, targeting an enemy of your choice. So, we know that the tables count as enemies. So the real question here is, do I make the Zealot attack the table? Do I make Chris attack the Zealot? What are we going to do, folks?
I think you should make me attack the Zealot, because that's our priority.
I agree. Okay, so you'll be doing a attack against the Zealot. It's actually going to use my deck. No, it's not going to use my deck, because you're not a monster. But what I can do is spend this wind magic, so you will have advantage and +1 damage. However, also it's a ranged attack, so it'll just average out.
Okay, well that's still useful.
So it's attack 4 against the Zealot.
Okay. So advantage and disadvantage. So I'm just going to flip 1 card.
Yeah.
Here we go. +0. Unfortunately, I think the fact I had quite a lot of luck. I think last game with my deck, I got a lot of 2Xs and very few. I don't think I saw my -2s at all, and I seem to be paying the price now a little bit. So that's 4 damage. Is that correct?
Yep. I don't know why I put it on the alchemy table. Yep. 4 damage.
So he's on fine.
Right, now I'm just contemplating using my stamina potion right away to pick that card back up, because I love it.
Yeah, dude. Great card.
And I think that the thing about it is as well, then that gives me an even number of cards, which I like. It gives me 12 cards, so I can have 6 turns before I have to rest or anything. So I shall spend my stamina potion to put Stand Fast back in my hand. And we move on to the next turn.
I do indeed. I do indeed. Oh, I need to adjust myself in my chair. Oh. There we go. Okay. We really want him to die, if possible.
That would be great. Well, he's only got 3 hit points left.
Yes, indeed. So I might just do this, actually. Do this. And then... yeah. That should be good enough, shouldn't it? So I'm hoping with, I can probably take care of everything in this room by myself. That's not guaranteed by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm hoping I can do it.
Cool. Well, I've played some
for example, if you have... sorry, go ahead.
No, what were you going to say?
Well, I was going to say, for example, if you wanted to prepare another card in your active slot or something, it might be a good time to do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm reasonably hopeful that I can take care of this. But if you'd be able to, like, if you I might need you to help. I don't know. We'll wait and see.
Well, I'd sort of played these two anyway, which I think are a fairly chill pair. Oh, actually, this is what I should do is this. Hang on. Right. I don't know if there's a huge amount. Well, yeah, actually, this is a better pairing. Yeah, let's do this. Yep. Okay. Yes, I like my choices here. Although, let's do it the other way around. Yes, let's do it this way around. Okay. Yes. So there's mine, and we're gonna get another Zealot card. Yeah. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, flip!
Well, I'm a fucking idiot. I just realised.
Are you intending to use the top halves of both cards?
Both, yeah. It's fine. I can make it work.
And the Zealot is going at 82. Unholy Flame. Attack with +1. Damage. Range 3. Generates fire. So, fingers crossed.
Oh, actually, I'm so lucky. My idiocy has actually not only worked, but worked in such a way that I've actually kind of given myself a second. Like, if my first plan doesn't work, I've now got a backup plan. That's so good. Yes, idiocy.
In what respect there?
Well, because I now have an attack on the bottom half of the new favorite and a movement on it. So now if I totally bluff an attack, I can still, yeah, that's good. Cool. All right. So I'm going first, aren't I?
Yes, you were at 15, right?
They're doing Unholy Flame, yeah. So yeah, I'm at 15. Right. Okay. So the first thing I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use Ricochet.
Well, actually, actually, before that, you take a damage from bleed.
That's true, I do. Thank you for remembering.
It's okay. Why am I was about to put a damage token on your character sheet. We have fancy dials for this. Okay. You should also use the Oak Charm. I don't see any reason to delay it.
Yeah. I'll do that now. Do you want it?
No, it's better for... Well, actually... I suppose if it goes in my deck now, I've got Master Influencer. It could trigger an enemy attack, which could be useful. It does. Wherever it goes, it's mostly it's equally useful.
I've already got a curse in my deck. So does that mean I should take it or shouldn't take it?
Yeah, is it better to make the deck more swingy? Yeah, you take it. You take it. Why not?
Because I'm probably going to draw the curse straight away.
Exactly. Then when you get this blessing, it'll make you feel better later.
Yes, I kind of like... Now is actually kind of when I want to draw the curse, because I actually have 3 attacks this turn. Potentially. Right, so I'm going to use top half of Ricochet. So this is doing Strength 2 attack at range 3. That's going to ricochet into another enemy at strength 2 again. Now, what I'm just trying to decide is, so there's a range attack, so I'm adjacent. So I'm disadvantaged. I could use my eagle eye goggles to have advantage to have advantage and therefore cancel it out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if that's worth it.
At this stage?
Yeah, well, the table only has one damage. The table only has 1 health left, and he only has 3, and I'm going to be able to do a melee 2 attack to him anyway, even if I don't kill him. So
Yeah, unless you intend to rest before we go through the double doors, like long rest, I would suggest saving it.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to do the Zealot first. This is with disadvantage, strength 2. That's a stun, but without any damage, and a +1. So that's going to be a stun. That's fine, I think. That's just 2 damage. So he's now got 6 damage. He's got 2 health left, but he is stunned. Oh well, actually, hang on. What's better?
What's better for us? Yeah, I feel like
in a way, I'm actually I actually think I'd rather. I think 6 health stunned is better than 7 health no stun. But is it because I'm going to do another strength 2 attack on him before he gets a turn? So he's probably dead before he attacks anyway. And it's actually really hard to know.
I feel like if he was still alive at the end of the round, that would be annoying. So I think the stun is probably worse for us.
Agreed. I don't think it'll matter anyway. Okay, so then disadvantage on the table. Here we go. Ricocheting into the table.
Disadvantage hitting a table.
That's 0 and +3, so it's +0. The table's destroyed.
All right, we got some tokens for this, don't we?
Yep.
There you go. Fuck your science.
Then I'm going to use the bottom half of the new favourite for a strength 2 melee attack, followed by a movement of 4 and generating wind magic. So this does not have disadvantage. I get +0. He's dead, regardless of whether we use the stun or not. He's dead.
And then you got 4 movement.
Yeah, so I'm just going to move in front. I'm going to move on to the Zealot spawn space. Generate wind magic.
Okay. Right, well, I was sort of wondering whether or not you were going to kill him. I don't think I'm going to open the door this round, because it seems silly. I feel like it's better to do it next round, so...
Yeah, that's why I didn't.
Yeah, so what I've got here is movement 4 at the bottom of Resigned Frenzy. So I'm just going to move 4 and stand directly south... Well, I'm moving 3 to stand south of you.
Yep.
And then I've got top part of Close to the Abyss, heal 2, range 2, target 2. But I'm just going to hit target you and heal your bleed.
It heals the bleed and it heals me. My 2.
It's true, yes. You go back up to 15.
That's perfect. That bleed didn't do anything. Nice job.
Well, I feel like if we get into the next room, we're probably going to be very busy, and then it's going to be bleeding the whole time, and that's bad. But I could have used that as a standard attack as well, in case you failed to kill someone. But
yes, but I think the fact that we're going to end this room full health is really good.
Yes, I agree. Well, this is... I mean, what we want to do, ideally, is once we've finished this next room, end the room with both of us next to the rooms that contain A, the desks marked A. But that's for future consideration.
Yes, but it's when we destroy the 3 tables in here that they open, is that correct?
Yes. So remember that the A tables in this room are our #1 priority.
Yes. I'm going to just try and wreck one straight away. I might burn a card to do so.
Seems reasonable to me. Do you think you'll be using magic?
There is no magic available, is there?
There's wind magic waning.
Didn't you just use it?
Nope.
You used it to give me advantage. Oh, I remade it with the new favorite. Yep, you're quite right. I don't believe I need to draw on any elements. No, I don't believe I do. I used vague language.
All right, I think. So wait a minute, though. Just this is something to consider, right? No, actually, it's not something to consider. This is fine. I'll explain my thinking later.
The only thing I'm trying to consider is movement. Initiative. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this for all sorts of reasons, but yeah, here we go. I mean, there's nothing we can do really about the rearmost table. That's going to spawn an imp, and it's going to be upgraded.
Well, you just leave that to me.
Okay. I'd be delighted if you could do something like that. I'm ready when you are.
The table spawn imps at the start of the round, right? Yeah, it's the start of every round.
And the zealots do it at the end of the round. So you have the turn to kill either the zealot or the imp in question. So actually, yeah, we're gonna have an imp spawning is in my opinion is pretty guaranteed, but it doesn't necessarily have to get upgraded. Although you seem to think you can achieve something, which would be nice.
This might be this. I think this is going to be good.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, that's stupid. Don't do that. Hang on. I think I've kind of solved my problems though. Let's do this. Okay, so let me think here. Damn it. Damn it. I think the cost.
But you're bringing plan, not so possible.
I think the cost might be too high.
We must all make sacrifices in war. Much must be risked in war.
Ah, god damn it! I just came up with a good plan, and I realized I need to use both halves of the same card. Fuck's sake.
Only an idiot would make that mistake. Why is it so dark today?
I agree.
I wish I could turn the lamps on from here. That'd be great.
You need a
That'd work.
voice command thing.
They're just turning on. It's remarkable. I wish that one could like aim at me slightly better. That'd be great. Let's aim at the wall now.
Goddamn this goddamn difficult terrain, man. Fuck this difficult terrain.
Yeah, maybe we do need Alexa. I make relentless fun of my parents for having an Alexa that like sometimes I'm talking to them on video call and my dad will go, Alexa, lamp on or whatever, and I'm like, what? Just turn the lamp on. Like it's like having the world's worst. But the thing that really makes me laugh is when they are like, Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes. I'm like, your phone can do that. Come on. How's this for a segue? The cost may be too high, but theatre tickets might not have to be.
I don't think I can do this as much as I would like to. I think it's too precarious. The cost
have
is
to use
too
my
high.
That's right. I broke Chris. I was about to use the segue and then I just read I broke Chris. That was just very funny. That's right, Heggers. And if you want to find out where you can get the best deals on theatre tickets, head over to Restricted View Podcast, wherever you find your podcasts, for theatre news, reviews, and top tips on how to get the cheapest seats. That's Restricted View Podcast. Or head over to Instagram, restricted.view, where you can find the link to the podcast. That's restricted.view. Thanks, Heggers. In fairness, all we're doing for the last, I would say, 3 or 4 minutes is watching Mike think. So I might as well use the time now.
I'm disappointed I can't make this stupid thing work, so I think oh, God. God damn, it's so annoying. Could you combo these two?
There was a Witcher musical. You're joking, was there actually? Good God, that's hilarious. That doesn't surprise me. There was one in Poland actually, because there's the most random things are made into musicals that then don't get out of the country of origin because they're so specific to the country of origin. A Witcher musical. I must try and see if I can find the soundtrack to that, or even a bootleg.
What are your thoughts on well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go with this plan. And I guess, how fast are you going?
Very, very, very average. You broke me, Heggers. I think the game's broken Mike.
This is I think this is gonna be
Brilliant.
absolutely brilliant. Oh God, I think that this is gonna be
Just looking for a book to read.
Yeah, do it. Just find some book and hang. Oh God, I want to. Okay, I'm gonna. This is all a disaster, right? Here we go. Let's just go with this.
Oh, okay. Too many books. I can't decide what to read.
I'm doing it. I'm committed. I think this is a... Hang on. I think this might be a seriously brazen plan.
But, I like it. I like it. You're always so...
I've built in a few things just in case. A few fail-safe. No, I haven't. I haven't got any fail-safes, basically. I'm trying my best. Alright, here we go. Zealot card. I'll draw that later. Alright.
Yes.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Flip him!
46.
38.
Did you want to go?
I wanted to go after you, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's okay. It just means that essentially I can destroy the far table, but I'm going to need +1 damage, and I'm going to have disadvantage. So...
Wait, hang on. You're trying... What are you trying to do?
Destroy the far table. At the back of the room.
And how much damage how much damage can you do?
I'm doing a strength 4 attack against it.
But with disadvantage.
But with disadvantage, yeah. Whereas if you went first, I was going to get you to use the Fateful Compass to move one of the zealots, so I wouldn't have disadvantage.
But I am going first.
No, I'm going before you. I have 38, and you've got 40-something.
Oh.
It's fine.
I could have gone faster, could I? Actually, you know what? What speed did you go at?
I'm going at 38.
Couldn't have gone fast enough, yeah.
That's okay. We'll see. It's a you know, at the end of the day, if it fails, it'll still be a reasonable chunk of damage.
Yeah, it would just be a pity that we'll end up with a thingy-majiggy.
One imp. Yeah, the thing is, my other option was to go really slow, but then I would have been relying on the zealot at the back of the room to move closer, so that I could take control of him. Because because I could also take control of this guy, but because of the difficult terrain, I couldn't have move him far enough to make an attack against it. The difficult terrain's a real bummer, in short.
You can't give yourself strengthen or anything, can you, to cancel out the disadvantage?
No, unfortunately not. I need all of my powers here to move to get into the room and do the long range attack, basically.
Well, give it a go. Give it a go. We'll see.
Let's see what happens. All right, so I'm going to start by using the move 4 on the bottom of Give and Take. It is jump, but that's irrelevant. But I can move through someone in order to curse them. And I'm also going to flip my Weathered Boots to turn it into move 5. And it generates ice and fire.
So are you going to beside the table? First table?
Yeah, I'm going to be directly south of A. So next to the Zealot there. So I'm going to move through the door on the south door. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I move through the Zealot spawn point so I can drop a curse on them as well.
Wait. We need to get the numbers.
Yeah, so now we're going to have 3 Zealots spawning. And we'll start with the northmost Zealot, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not the eastmost Zealot. But it depends on the orientation of your book, I suppose. So he is number 5. And then the Zealot that's adjacent to me is number 6. And the Zealot at the back of the room is number 1.
Number 3 has not come back for revenge. He is dead.
He is dead for realsies.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
And you've
And so what I've done is I've cursed the Zealot that I've just run through. So I'm going to shuffle this into their deck, and then I'm going to draw a behavior card for them.
And then you're going to do what? A range 4 attack on the table, is it?
Yep. Range 4 attack on the table. And fingers crossed. It's also going to curse the table. Do you think that puts a curse in their deck?
Oh, it counts as an enemy. But I guess I think rules as written it does, but logic would dictate it doesn't.
Yeah, I think I'm not going to give us that one just in case. Yeah, the good news is, Haggers, Chris doesn't have to ever talk about musicals on this show again, because he's got his own show for that now.
There's no review in episode 4, unfortunately, because we only saw one show last week, and it's closing this Friday. So we wrote a very short review on the Instagram post, in case so it could be released immediately. But we'll have a nice list. You say I won't talk about musicals, but first of all, it's plays and musicals. Don't be such a theater snob / not snob. And I'm going to talk about them constantly if Heggers keeps giving me segues.
I'm going to turn on super chat, so every time anyone wants to chat, they have to donate. You want to talk to Chris about musicals? Then donate. I've just drawn Unholy Flame again, so I guess it's a good thing I didn't take the risk, because that's they don't move.
Yeah,
which is nuts, because I literally just shuffled that back into the deck, and I shuffled the whole deck as well. So anyway, here are my 2 cards. Fingers crossed. Oh, I also generate dark magic. I've generated lots of magic, but I'm not going to get to use any of it. Blend! Ah, damn it. It's +0 and +1.
So it's going to survive just.
We haven't got these imps here. It's going to be... Chris goes before the Zealots, and I went first. So this card has been boined. Boy! And this card is discarded. And your table takes 4 damage. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. And I'm done!
Okay. So I'm going to move north east 3 times. So I'm beside the Zealot at number 5 Zealot. And the reason I'm moving there specifically is because it will force 6 to attack you with disadvantage.
Right, so you're out of range of 6.
Yeah, I'd rather he attacks you at disadvantage than attacks me with advantage with regular, if that's okay.
Yep, that makes sense.
Because the other one's attacking me anyway.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm gonna. So that's the bottom half of retrieval. I use it for basic movement, and I use the comfortable shoes to make it movement 3. And now I'm using bombardment, which generates wind magic back to strong. It's gonna get me 2 experience, which I'm gonna do now before I forget, and it's also gonna unfortunately burn the card. So it lets me make 3 attacks at range 3, strength 3. The only downside of this actually is by avoiding, because I'm assuming I'll kill the table in 1, maybe 2 attacks, and I was going to use the 3rd obviously on a Zealot. So I'll be adjacent to this Zealot. It's also meaning I'll be disadvantaged against him as well.
Well, why don't you move into the space that's currently northwest of you instead of the one you're in?
Yeah, I'll do that. That's a good plan.
Because then at least you can blast 5 without disadvantage.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, it means I'll be relying on you to take care of the rear table then, because I doubt I'll be able to move forward enough to hit his next turn.
I'll see what I can do.
Because range 4. Actually, no, I probably could do it. It'll be fine. Yeah,
Just
so I'll
while
stand
we're
exactly.
talking strategy, by the way, we want to, once we've finished off tables A and A, we should then prioritize wiping out the enemies. Because once we destroy table B, those doors are going to open automatically.
Yeah, agreed. Absolutely agreed. Okay, so I'm going to start bombarding the table. Now, I could use the Ring of Strength to give advantage to all of these attacks, and I'm actually very tempted to do that, especially because I've got...
I mean, that feels like a good use of it to me.
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to do it. So I've got Strengthen. All these attacks are going to be with advantage, which also increase the chances of destroying the table in one hit. Okay, here we go. First attack, Strength 3, +3 versus +3. God damn it. I mean, it's destroyed in one hit, but that's really unfortunate to waste a +3.
That takes 6 damage, is it?
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, fuck you, table.
Then attacking Zealot number 5, Strength 3, +0 or +2 with a muddle. So that's +2 with a muddle. That's 5 damage, and he's muddled. On Zealot number 5. There's a decent chance I'll kill him actually with this attack.
Yeah, because I mean...
So the final... Sorry?
I was just going to say, yeah, because you do 3 damage basic, which kills him.
Yeah, so I'd have to get like double minus. Okay, so let's find out. +2 or -1. He's dead either way.
Yeah.
Just for the record, oh my god, I just worked something out. I've only got 4 cards left in my deck, and they are my 2x, my miss, my curse, and my blessing. All 4 of the swings ended up on the bottom of my deck.
That's really funny.
Right, well that's good. At least he's dead.
Yep. Okay, so now it's Cultist's turn. Number 1 is going to stand there impotently, looking at the table in front of him. And number 6 is going to blast me with disadvantage on his attack. It's 3 damage. No, it's not. It's 4 damage. It's going to cause wound, and also 5 damage and wound.
No.
Wait, no, disadvantage. Disadvantage. So, yeah, 4 damage and wound.
Do you want to use your shield?
Might as well, because it doesn't really... There's no reason not to, basically.
Yeah.
So that's 3 damage I take, which is fine. I go down to 8. And I'm wounded. That's okay. We can get rid of that fairly easily. And now I have to reset the Zealot behavior deck again. There are 4 magics in waning, by the way.
I have only 3. What? I have wind, ice, and fire. What did I miss?
There's dark magic as well.
Thank you. Okay, I'm feeling good about this. I feel like we're being efficient.
Yeah, I think... Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this too.
Now, question. Can you deal with our priority? I can deal with our priority, but I think I would be maximum efficiency would have me not take care of that.
All right, let's have a quick look and see what we got going on here.
Let me spawn a black imp as well.
Yeah, I'll do it.
And can I like, yeah, it's only 1 damage. I assume I can like trust you to do it with insofar as you'd have to get unbelievably bad luck to not do it.
Yeah, basically yeah. I mean, you know, I'd have to have let's say I will have to have swingy luck.
Yeah, quite.
Okay, I'm also going to draw an imp behavior card here because I presume that imp is going to spawn and get a behavior card.
Yes. Oh wait, did it say he doesn't act the turn they spawn? Hang on.
No, that's the turn he's turned into a blood imp.
No. Blood imps act before black imps. Oh yeah, but do not. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
But do not. Yeah.
They spawn at the end of the round, so that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And if a zealot does do that, they don't do anything next turn.
Where should we put the black imp? It's number 2.
He has to be Jason at the table. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Just as long as on somewhere in the northern end, so I think would be nice.
Ooh, coffee in the wrong pipe there. So I'm thinking either directly north of the table or northwest of it.
Yeah, I was thinking one of those two as well. I don't think it matters hugely to me right now which one, so I guess put him north of it so that he's a bit further away.
Well, that means unless we can somehow stun... Actually, I don't even know if... What is the exact definition of stun? Cannot perform actions or move at the end of next turn.
Yeah, so he does nothing. He'll do nothing.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking if we stun the zealot, will it still turn it into a blood imp? Because I don't know if that's an action.
Yeah, he will. He will, because... I believe so.
So...
But don't worry. I don't believe we're going to be... I don't believe we're going to have a problem with a blood imp.
Good. Okay, well then it sounds like we've got all our bases covered. Let's see what the hands show. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide which card I want to use to move. 1 second.
This is exciting. Roland's here somewhere. We know he's here because we heard him talking.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, flip.
40.
23.
Good. I was hoping you go first, just in case you somehow didn't kill the table.
And I wanted to go first, just in case the enemies do something to futz with my plan. All right, let's see.
By the way, Zealot deck has to be shuffled, in case you didn't.
I've done it. And I've drawn Drain Life, 27. Move +0, attack -1 range 2, and then heal self.
That's alright, I guess.
I mean, I guess that's okay. And the Imp. 42. Cripple. Move 0. Attack -1, range 3, target 2, and poison.
+0.
Yeah, move +0. Okay. And they are doing poison by default as well. So actually the poison on cripple doesn't really make much sense.
Your internet, I think, went for a second. Or maybe it was mine, because you froze and the stream also froze.
I think that was on your end, bud, but... We're all good now.
I didn't hear what you said as a result, but I think
I
you
said Black
Imp's
doing double poison. What a moron. Ha ha.
By the way, what imp number is spawned? Did you tell me already?
Number 2, yep. Number 2.
Number 2. Thank you. Okay.
So, here's my plan. I'm going to move 3 using the bottom part of Suggestion, but I'm not going to do a Cursey Curse. So, I'm just going to move 3.
Oh, 23. Okay.
So, yeah. So, it's me. What was your number?
40. So, it's me, Zealot. Sorry, it's you, Zealots, me, Imps.
Where did the Imps go? Black Imp.
Also known as you, Zealots, me, because that Imp is going to be dead. I hope.
Can't see that. I don't know where to put these little initiative tokens because they're just it's just really futzy to pick them up on any of the cameras.
I don't use them. I think they're pointless.
Yeah, it's a bit of futz that's not really necessary. I know you guys can't really see that. I can put them on the green screen, but then I've got to have it on all the time, and it's yeah. Okay, so I've got 3 movements, so I'm going to go 1, 2 into the sludge, and then 1 out of the other side. Or the other way around. 1 into the... Is it...
It's the other way around.
Cost
one
to
in,
exit?
2 out.
Cost to exit, yeah. So then it's 1 in and 2 out. And now I'm going to use my range 3, turn out the lights, to blast the table, and I'm going to spend the dark magic to add +1 damage and curse, so it's range 3 attack on the table. I can curse the table again. The tables are now double cursed. And this, I don't have any advantage on this or anything, so it's just straight up whatever I draw here. But I'm sure this will be fine, unless, like I said, unless it's the miss. Touch wood. Bang! +0.
Excellent. Nice job.
I don't remember having so many +0s in my deck. How is my deck not better? But there we go. So the table is destroyed because it takes 3 damage. And it's twice cursed. And I'm trying to turn it into money for some reason. Okay, and I gained experience points, so I got up to 4, and I'm all done. And I spent dark magic. But...
So it's Zealot's turn now, then.
Yes.
So Zealot 1 will go first, and he's going to move south, and then he's going to move southwest, so he's 2 away from you.
Mm-hmm. And then he's going to attack me for 2 damage.
3 basic -1 on the card is 2 at range 2. He's going to heal himself via the damage, but obviously he's not hurt, so that's fine.
He's drawn 3. He's got +1. So
yeah, so that's
to me. Oh crap! I forgot to take the damage for bleed, but also I was going to use the Amulet of Life to get rid of it, so I will just leave myself on 9 and take the bleed away. In my mind, I'd already done it.
Yeah, you would have gone down, then gone back up and gotten rid of it, so that's fine.
But I do just take 3 damage, so I go down to 6.
Oof, you're quite hurt. I need to take care of it.
That's what I get for charging into the battle. This is not my preferred position. I prefer it when you're the one charging into the battle.
Unfortunately, the other Zealot is going to walk forward and also hit you.
Yep, here he comes. Please draw the miss or the curse. That would be nice. I would appreciate that. A draw +0, so I take 2 more damage. Go down to 4.
Hopefully you can do a big heal soon.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, so it's me now. I'm going to use the bottom half of double throw to move 2 basic +1 because of comfortable shoes. And I'm just going to move southwest, northwest, southwest. So I'm north of the first broken table.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use Overwatch, which is a strength 3 attack at range 4. I'm going to use the wind magic to make it a strength 4 attack at range 5 and get an experience. And because I know, so I'm attacking the imp, by the way. Because I know I have the curse, the blessing, the miss, and the double. I'm gonna hope I don't have the miss and the curse back to back. And I'm gonna use the eagle eye goggles. The best possible draw here would be the double and the curse. So the curse leaves the deck and the blessing stays in and the imp dies. That would be the best possible draw. But I will be satisfied as long as it's not double miss. You ready?
Yep.
Well, actually, before I flip... No, forget it. I was going to say, do I want to attack the Zealot instead? Because I know it's a double, but it wouldn't kill him, in which case he would... yeah, forget it.
Well, we want to kill the imp because he's going to become an elite otherwise at the end of the round.
Exactly. Okay, miss. Oh, fuck's sake.
God damn it. Well, Chris, don't worry, your next attack's going to be great.
It's not, because now I shuffle the deck.
God damn it!
That's the problem with the design. That's why I don't like this mechanic at all.
Well, at least we got the curse out of there, right?
Yeah, that's what the goggles achieved for me, I guess. Yeah, at least the blood imp actually doesn't have any extra health, so hopefully I can kill him next turn before he does anything.
Yeah, it's just his model that's really freaking annoying. So don't let him hit you, basically.
Yeah. Well, I'm not that quick, unfortunately, but we'll see.
Oh, and he's gonna poison me now. God damn it. And then I'm gonna.
Yeah, I was hoping he was.
Yeah, he's gonna poison me, and then I'm gonna have to get rid of that before I can even heal myself. Oh, I'm not in a good way, actually. So, please help.
He's gonna move one space southwest.
Oh, is he out of range? No, range 3. 1, 2, 3. God damn it.
He's gonna hit both of us.
Yeah, so he hits both of us. Attack -1, so it's only 1 damage, but it is gonna do poison. So I guess we'll do draw for me first, because I was ahead in the thingy. So it is the miss!
Nice.
Do I still get poisoned? I do, don't I?
Yeah, I think you do, which doesn't make any sense, but there you go.
Okay, and then we're going to draw for Chris.
Before you draw for me, I'm just considering using my studded leather, because I'm hoping to do a long rest before we open up the... although I only have 2 cards left, so I have to rest next turn, actually. Not next turn, the turn after this.
Yeah. I mean, I've got 4 cards left, but I'm also not in a super good position.
Yeah. I can't really rest unless we can wait until all the enemies are dead.
I mean, the ideal situation is we take care of all the enemies and then we can do a long rest.
Yeah, exactly.
If that's deemed pragmatic.
But the thing is, you don't want to do a long rest if you still have half your cards in your hand, because you're burning your card for no reason.
Yeah. Well, it depends, I suppose, how much useful stuff you're going to flip over, right?
Yeah, well, actually, I suppose if you're burning a card in your discard pile, I guess it doesn't matter. It's just not super efficient, yeah. No, it's fine. Go on. I'll take the damage.
Okay, here we go. We'll draw 1 card, and it is +0. So you take 1 damage, and you are poisoned also.
Okay.
Wait a minute, did you have to use the eagle-eyed goggles? Because aren't you strengthened?
Oh yeah, it lasts an extra turn, doesn't it?
Yeah,
okay,
doesn't it?
Cool. So, yeah, it does, you're right. So I still have them, so that's good.
We should have just said that you can draw 4 cards. Double advantage.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't actually help with that, which is a great pity. Okay. So, end of the round. Zealot. Oh. No, I couldn't have done that. I just realized something.
Hmm?
If I had used the Faithful Compass, now I can move him to a difficult terrain would have stopped. Oh, I could move to there. Yeah, if I used the Faithful Compass, right, to move the Black Imp northwest into the difficult terrain, he then on his turn tries to reposition to hit both of us, and he can either go south. Oh wait, actually he only has 1 movement, so he can't. He's stuck there, so he can't even hit you.
And he could only hit you.
And he can't be turned into a blood imp. I think it's probably too late, unfortunately. I should have seen this earlier.
I think, yeah, given that we've drawn his attacks and everything, it's probably a bit too late for that.
Yeah.
But let's just make sure we use the Fateful Compass to do something really good later on.
Yeah. Okay, so he turns in. I'm just going to use, if you're okay with it, I'm going to use Blood Imp 2. Because he was Black Imp 2.
This makes sense to me.
And then that stuns Zealot 1. So hopefully we can kill this guy quickly.
Oh, you know what? He does have more hit points, though, because you said he doesn't actually gain any hit points, but the Blood Imp is an elite. So he does. He's now 10 hit points.
Oh. Just lost the desire to play this scenario. Can I not do the compass thing I thought of, please?
Give me votes in chat. Let me know. Shall we give Chris a chance to use his compass? It's a fairly easy backseat, seeing as how I didn't actually take any damage, so...
Well, the miss would have been on me, so I wouldn't take any damage, and then we shuffle the deck anyway, so it's super easy to fix. I can keep the damage in payment. I really don't want to have... This guy just doubled in health. That's, like, so not fun to make the enemies have twice as energy. It's just not fun.
That's part of the puzzle, isn't it? Unfortunately. I mean...
No, it's not part of the puzzle that enemies double in health.
Yeah, it is, because it said this is the puzzle that you have to solve right at the start. It's like, here are the rules of the puzzle. If you don't kill them, they double in health. But everyone says, the chat's being very nice to you, Chris. They think that you should be allowed to have the backseat. So, there you go.
Thanks, guys.
We'll flip the Fateful Compass. We'll move the Blood in. Well, we'll take off this horrible elite one. Put back Blood Imp number 2. And we'll move him into this northmost position. So I've got poison on you, and that's it.
Yes, you're not poisoned.
Yeah, and Zealot number 1 is not stunned.
Yeah. Watch now as we are devastated by the fact that Zealot number 1 does something.
Yeah, watch the Zealots, like, kill me.
Yeah.
Right, I need to act fast and do... Oh, God.
I feel that we should be rewarded for spotting a good move.
You're supposed to spot the good moves, though, on your turn, before it's too late.
It's like, yeah, but because...
Yeah, I think as far as, like, backseats go, this is, I think, a very minor one. I would call it...
I wanted to, like, for hours I really wanted to, try to find it, try to find the move. It never occurred to me to look at it, because, you know, we have an audience to consider. Can't be sitting here for hours thinking about how to move with the Fateful Compass.
Edgar says he's trying to be nice to you for a change. Well, that's what you get when you're like, when you're a very, very kind, supportive patron of the channel. You have the power to make us happy or sad. Okay, so with this in mind, I need to see what I can do about these two enemies.
I only have 2 cards, so I still can't do anything particularly useful. Well, I can do something useful, but it's not. I have no options. It's the A's that spawn, right? So one of us wants to be next to an A, one A, and the other one needs to be next to the other A next time.
Yeah, so I mean, it makes sense for me to take the south room and you to take the north room, I think.
Yeah, it's fine.
But they won't spawn until we destroy table B anyway.
Yeah, the only thing I was going to say actually is you can only take the south one if you can do a decent size attack yourself.
Yeah, I'll be able to deal with it. Don't worry.
As long as you don't need the zealot, because if you wanted to use an enemy to attack the table, you'd obviously want the north room.
No, that's not a problem.
Cool.
I'm not super enthusiastic about my cards.
You only have 4 cards, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and finish what I started.
Did you track the magic from last round? Did we generate any?
No, it's all gone, as far as I'm aware.
Man, that's what I've got too.
Mike is thinking. Maybe if I thought that I could see ways to use the compass on time.
So I think this is my best move.
You find out something that can be plugged in this instance. If only. If only, Higgers. I just can't think of anything to plug, though.
I think this position that I'm currently in, between two enemies like this, is the worst possible place for my character to be.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty confident we're losing this scenario with you dying soon. But if you can stay alive long enough to destroy table A, then maybe I'd be able to finish the scenario by myself. Maybe.
So you're suggesting that we just ignore the zealots? Because we have to kill all enemies as well.
No, I wasn't suggesting that at all. I was just saying that I think even if you get exhausted, you might still win.
Right.
We definitely shouldn't ignore.
Can destroy the
We
table.
We now kill enemies. Because if we can destroy the 2 A's immediately when they open, then we won't have to deal with any more imps, which would be awesome. And then it's just a matter of killing 2 more zealots and 2 more tables.
Okay.
Does anybody want to see my Megazord that arrived the other day? It's painted. It comes painted, which is fun.
Is that wave 2 of the Kickstarter?
Wave 2 is like Kickstarter number 3. Whee. It's exactly the same. But it's cool. I think it's exactly the same. I don't think it comes with anything else.
Okay, so I think... this is my best option.
Let's go.
Alright, here we go. And a card for the Zealot, and a card for the Imp. Please be slow. Please be real slow. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, flip!
39.
51! 50! God damn it! Oh, I'm gonna die. And the Imp is 76.
Now, the Imp's not moving. Because he's in difficult terrain, so he can't get out of it with his one movement. So if we can work out for certain that the Zealots won't move either, then I can attack the Zealots instead.
Well, the Zealots are moving at +0. Their base movement is 3, so the Zealots are both moving. The thing is, the Zealots are doing melee attacks. So number 1 is either going to move north or south. So he might as well go south. Right?
Oh, they're going before. No, I'm going first, you see.
Okay, well, what's your... What was your... I actually didn't see your cards. What was your initiative? Right, 39, yeah.
I'm just trying, because if they're not... Yeah, because if I can make it so they don't get into range... So number 1 is definitely hitting you, without a doubt.
Sure.
And we can choose to move him southwest. So he can't do the Imp. And the Imp can't move.
Yeah. This is correct. So we can move him down there. Yeah, if we want.
Yeah, so if I go if I move into difficult terrain, southeast, that's 1 movement. And then I can move, because of my comfortable shoes, I still have 2 movement left. This is with the bottom half of either card. I can move south then. So I'm now equidistant from the Zealot, from Zealot number 6, which means he'll attack me because I'm lower initiative. And he still will not be in range of the Imp.
Okay.
It's a bit less efficient because I had a decent chance of killing the Imp, whereas I don't think I'll be able to kill the Zealot. But this stops one of them attacking you, which I think is valuable.
I'm inclined to agree.
Okay.
God damn it, I can't believe they're at initiative 50, because I was going to play at either 51 or 43, but I was like, my chances of survivability playing at 43 are lower, I think. So I feel like at 51, it might be okay. And then I think the fact that they drew 50 is just to mock me.
So I can either do a really basically pretty rubbish attack to him.
Oh no, but the Zealot's not going to attack you anyway, actually, if you move south. Because he's attacking with no range. Oh, but he can reach you, can he, by movement?
Oh, you've put me in the wrong place. So go back to where I was. Start again.
I haven't actually moved you yet.
I can see you have me in the wrong place.
Oh, north of the table? That's where I had you at the end of last round.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I understand. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, he'll be equidistant. So just move me. Just do it. That's my turn. So go southwest. Southeast, then south. So he's 1 away from both of us. No, southeast. You're going southwest. I keep saying southeast, but you keep going west.
There we go.
Yeah. See?
Mm-hmm. So you had 3 movement from something, did you?
Yeah, basic movement plus comfortable shoes.
Ah, yes, your comfortable shoes. So useful. Or treading through muck.
So basically, what I was gonna do is top half of follow through and bottom half of fearsome efficiency, which are both weak attacks because I don't have the requirement to buff either of them.
Mm-hmm.
But it meant between the two of them, I probably would have killed the imp. So by doing this, I still could attack the imp actually with one of the attacks, with the weak attack, or I could use fearsome efficiency top half, which was not the initial plan, but I could burn that card to do a big attack on the zealot, use the goggles to get advantage, and probably kill him in one go.
Well, seeing as how the zealot's not attacking me anymore, killing him is kind of less of an issue for me. I mean, you could basically use that attack 6 on any one of the 3 enemies.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, do you want me to try and insta-gib number 1 then, so you take no damage at all?
Well, the only thing is then you'll have both attacks coming at you. So you're going to have a zealot attack, which is coming first, which is...
I can take it. I can take it. You can't right now.
I mean, I think that's probably the safest play.
I mean, the problem with it is it burns a second one of my cards before I even cycle through my deck once. But
well, I'm about to burn my 3rd card, so I'm not sure if we should be too worried. Well, I mean, I don't know.
You've got one extra card, but no, I'm going to do it because I think we're in a kind of unusual situation here where you're really hurt. It doesn't usually happen, so I'm going to do it. So the bottom half of it was the bottom half of follow through that I used then for the movement. The fearsome efficiency, strength 6, range 4, 2 experience, generate wind magic, burn. And I'm going to use the goggles because I refuse to miss.
Yeah.
We'll get a -2.
Yeah, it's too big an attack for that.
+0 or double.
So
he's dead.
Yeah, I think
that's the thing. Yeah, it is.
Nice.
So that doesn't reshuffle the deck actually.
Blam. All right. Cool. So, right. Does this change my options here at all?
Well, you could potentially try and kill the imp if you wanted to now, but the next thing that happens is the zealot moves 1 space northeast and tries to hit me.
Yeah, so he moves in there, and he attacks Chris with
I'm going to use my studded leather, though.
Oh, yep. So he gains disadvantage, and you've got 1 for the attack.
Yep.
So I drew -2 and 0, so that's -2 for the zealot.
And -2 and -1 equals 0.
So no damage from the zealot. Now it's my turn. And so I was originally going to poop out my staff to give everyone around me disadvantage. That was kind of my survival plan, but I'm not sure if that's necessary anymore. Still happy to do it. It will give the imp disadvantage on its attack against you. Although they don't really tend to do a whole lot of damage.
I'm full health. I'm poisoned, but I'm full health. I think it's okay.
So I might keep stand fast then, because it's got that really useful ability on the bottom of it.
Okay.
And it also means I won't be burning a 3rd card yet. But it also kind of leaves me with essentially then a basic 2 attack. I could hit the zealot for a basic 2 damage, or I can hit the table. Probably the zealot, right? That's our focus, isn't it? Killing things.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, obviously the zealot could end up healing, but hopefully not. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll use the bottom part of Savage Instinct first then, which heals me for 3 and strengthens me and also poisons me. So
cool.
Back up to 7. Strengthen and poison. There we go. And then I just whack the zealot for 2 with advantage from strength.
Advantage, yeah. It's nice.
Yep. So I got +1 and 0. So he takes 3 damage. God, is this really my deck? I feel like I'm just drawing all these basic cards. Have I got the wrong modifier deck out? Like, what's going on?
Maybe you got your discards, your trashes.
I definitely haven't, but it just feels, it's just really bizarre to be drawing all these, like, non-exciting. I think I took out a lot of the minuses and things, which is probably why this is happening.
Yeah.
So both of
The imp
these are discarded. It's the imp.
So the imp has 1 movement -1, so he's got 0 movement. He stays where he is, and he hits me for at range 3. Strength of attack is +1, so 3 basic strength, or 2 + 1, so 3 strength.
No advantage or disadvantage to just one card here, which is +1. So he hits you for 4 and poisons you. But you're already poisoned, so it's just a 5 damage hit, actually. Ouch.
Yes, now that's a third of my health in one go. Oh well.
Okay, let's not.
Good thing he hit me.
Yeah.
So I'd love to take a long rest, but I don't think I can, so I'm going to have to do a short rest.
Let me just have a look at my last 2 cards here.
I lose. Double throw. How do I feel about losing double throw? I think I'm okay with that. It's a double burn. It's a double burn. So in one way, it's weirdly efficient to burn it via rest. And I don't think that the double throw lets me attack 2 different targets at strength 3. And I don't think in this scenario attacking 2 targets together is the really useful thing. We kind of want focus damage, don't we, on the priority of the moment.
Yeah.
So I actually think I'm okay with losing that. I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've only got 2 cards left in hand, so I can do a short rest, and I am quite tempted to. Are you wounded from the zealot?
Yeah, I guess I am. He didn't actually do any damage to me, but yeah, I think so.
So if I short rest as well, I have to burn one from the discard, right?
Not necessarily from discard. It could be one of the ones in your hand.
Right, so I add all these back to my hand and then... Okay. Ugh, I just... Yeah, I'll do a short rest as well. Damn it. I was really hoping to get back my flipped cards, but...
What magic do we... We've got no magic, right?
I've got no magic currently active. No, you generated wind magic, so that should be waning.
Oh, good. Yeah, oh yeah, I do have... I actually had that on my own board. I'm an idiot. Okay, that's actually quite useful. Okay. How much damage on the zealot? 3, right?
I've got 3 on him, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, please don't burn something useful. Deck, there's like one card that's like not the most useful, but right now it's absolutely critical, so... and it's not this card, so let's just let that one burn. Right, where is it? Yes, this one. I need this one. So. Oh, this could be fun. Are you dealing with the priority?
No. Not if I know what the priority... No, I don't believe so.
Oh.
Because I think... well... Actually, yeah, I can do either. I can do either.
Well, if you remember the discussion, I believe...
There's a reason... The reason that I'm not sure who I'm dealing with is for kind of for a good reason, so to speak. It might you know what I mean? It might become the case that neither is a priority in a way. That makes sense. But I can do. So don't worry.
How fast are you going?
Very fast. I don't have to, but I would like to.
Okay, well, let's see if this works out then. I just noticed something as well, guys, which I'll show you after we reveal our cards. In a moment, let's get some behavior cards out here. All right. 3, 2, 1. Flip him.
15.
49. Oh, 15. I think it said 50. Do you guys see on my screen, right next to attack 3, there's a little pale dealy bop? Right there, above my finger? That's actually not got any purpose in this game at all. And I was kind of like, oh, they must have left that here from Gloomhaven OG. And then I was like, this character's not in that. And then I was like, oh, you can use them in Gloomhaven OG. Yeah, so there you go. That's only pertinent if you import these characters into another game. But it's kind of a nice little thing that they've included there, I guess. Alright, what's we got from Mr. Zealot? What are you doing? He's going at 46. Attack -1, range 2, target 2, and muddle.
Oof.
I don't like that. And we've got the Imp. Is Restoration. Move +1, heal 2, range 3, 42.
Okay, so here's the thing. So we're going before they are, which is good.
I'm not.
Oh, what's yours?
I'm 49.
Oh, God. Okay. So I'm using the bottom half of the new favorites to do a melee attack on the Zealot, and then moving away so that I can make the range attack of Overwatch. And so basically, I have a free attack on the Zealot before I reposition myself to make my main attack on either. If I do enough damage to the Zealot, I was considering actually trying to finish the Zealot off instead of finishing the black. I mean, they both have the same health, actually, as of now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was kind of saying I may deliberately not target the Imp. It depends.
Well, obviously, I say obviously, I mean, you want to kill one, right? It doesn't really matter who you kill, but the Imp's going to heal whoever you don't kill, so...
Yeah, but the thing is, well, let me do this attack anyway, and we'll see. But the point is that because once I've done this attack, unless I miss with it, the Zealot's actually going to be the easier one to kill.
Yeah.
He's also going to be immobilized, which will be useful. Although he has a ranged attack, whatever. Okay, anyway, so I'm going to do it. Here we go. So this is Strength 2 attack plus immobilize on the Zealot. You ready?
Yep.
Here we go. 2x. Huh. That doesn't kill him. That's annoying. That's really annoying.
4 damage brings him down to 1 health.
Yeah. And he's muddled. He's muddled as well. Why is he muddled? No, he's immobilized. Sorry, I put the wrong thing on him.
Man, I was gonna suggest maybe using the throwing hammer, but I guess it wasn't a ranged attack, so it doesn't matter.
It wasn't. It occurred to me, but it wasn't a ranged. Oh, but I could have used the barbed axe. Oh, damn it!
And that would have wounded him, and then he would have died. But the thing is, that only makes sense now that he's alive on 1, right?
Yeah. Well, no, do you know what the thing is? I looked at the barb. I went, oh, I could use the barbed axe. Oh, well, that also is a ranged attack. So I incorrectly thought it was for a ranged attack, so I didn't consider it. So I don't know the answer to the question, would I have done it? And now it matters so much, I cannot say that I would have done. So I won't.
Although I think that we should. I don't think you've used that barb axe like at all.
I've used it once. I think I did use it. I think the last one maybe.
Yeah, I think you have used it once to some effect. Also, you take a damage from bleed. Oops.
Oh yeah, down to 9. So I don't know what to do now. Insofar as I
mean, the thing is, I can probably kill the zealot, but it's just going to be after his attack.
Yeah, exactly. But if you stay next to him, he's going to have disadvantage actually on you.
Yeah, but my other thought is if you kill... I mean, my other thought is this, right? So I was thinking about the bottom half of Turn Out the Lights, which is force 1 enemy within range 3 to perform attack 3, range 3. Oh god, but the imp won't move, will it? Damn it.
The imp will move, won't it?
No, not if the zealot's dead. Because I was going to say kill the zealot, and then I think dodging his attack is good, because we're both going to take it. Oh, but the imp's going first anyway.
Yeah, I think I should kill the imp. I think I should stay where I am, actually, not even use the movement and kill the imp. And then you can kill the zealot next. And then the zealot will attack both of us, but with disadvantage for both of us.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it could go wrong, but hopefully it won't. Because I kill the imp as long as I don't get a minus. Because wind magic was already present before I generated this turn, so I can buff my attack to strength 4. Oh no, sorry, no, I'd need +1. Ugh. But I could use the barbed axe on him, and I could stun him as well. I could do all that stuff actually.
Yeah, you could.
Or should I do that then? Should I stun the imp?
Well, let me explain what my turn is then. So if you kill the imp or stun him or do whatever, then the zealot hits us both. Blah blah blah. My turn is this, right? It's burning this card to use the bottom half to Turn Out the Lights, which actually makes the zealot attack something in range 3 with advantage. So essentially, my plan was to basically make him hit his head off the desk.
We don't want to destroy the desk.
Yes. We. Well, I can it's attack damage 3. The damage is reflected to the target.
Yeah. So if you have it, he has advantage. You could choose a weaker card to deliberately keep the desk alive if you wanted to.
Yeah, but if I give him advantage, wait, actually, let me just check. Yeah, he has advantage, and I don't have to add the +1 damage because that costs magic. So I could have him do an attack 3 with advantage, and then I can just pick which card is horrible.
Yeah.
Just hope I don't draw like a +2 and a miss.
Yeah. Yeah, because I definitely can't get into position to attack the other table. The table A next turn.
Yeah, I mean, if we do some solid damage to this table, then that gives you I can finish off this table, and then it gives us that turn to reposition as well.
Yeah.
We've obviously got the slightly harder room to deal with.
Yeah, it's fine. The table's priority. I'll use a big attack to destroy the table instantly. Is the plan. So what I'll do is I'll stay where I am then to give disadvantage to this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
And I will. Or do I want to move? I think I'll. I kind of want to move so that I don't. So I'm because it's too. So I'm closer to the next table for next turn.
Yeah, but then he'll have no disadvantage on this attack.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, he's going to take another turn to kill him or the table at least. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll stay where I am. So I'm going to do the attack to. I'm going to use the wind magic as well to make it strength 4. I'll use the throwing hammer. Do I want to use the axe as well?
Well, what is the attack? Is it Overwatch?
Yeah, so strength 4. Get experience as well. Could use wind magic.
You might as well. I would save the throwing hammer and use the barbed axe, right?
No, because what if he still survives? Then he heals the zealot. The stun is super important.
Well, the thing is, if he heals the zealot too, 3 damage kills the zealot, and I'm doing an attack 3 with advantage. The zealot's probably going to take 3 damage on my turn. But then again, what's the point in saving the throwing hammer? There's ideally just 1 enemy left after this. So
2. But yeah.
Well, no, but after this round, if you kill the imp, I'm going to kill the zealot. Then it's just that 1 zealot left, and all the deaths.
There's 2 zealots. There's 2 zealots in 2 of the rooms. 2 of the closed rooms have zealots in them.
Oh yeah, God, I don't know why I'm imagining. Okay, ignore me. Yep, you're 100% correct.
I'm gonna use the hammer, but not the axe. I have decided.
Yep. Okay.
Because I want to stun him. I do not want him to heal. Because what if you don't get what you need? You know. Okay. Here we go. +0. So that does 4 damage. So the axe would have killed him. God damn it. But I actually don't care because the point is he's stunned, so I can kill him next turn with a simple melee or whatever. You know.
Sure thing. All right. Imp number 2. Up.
And the other guy's immobilized, even if he survives.
Oh yeah, the zealot's immobilized as well, right?
Yeah.
I haven't put that out. There it is. Okay. My turn then? Is it?
Yeah.
No, the imp doesn't do anything.
And now you can kill him. Oh, it's his turn actually first. But then now you can kill him as well without worrying. That's the other thing.
Well, no, it's the number of enemies in the room doesn't really matter. It's the desk that matters.
Oh yeah, sorry. Oh god, that's why I didn't use the axe because I got confused about what opened the doors. Damn it. Oh well. So glad
I'm not the only one suffering in this hot weather. Okay, so we've got. So we're both going to be muddled though, which is a bummer. But I'm not doing any attacks. I'm giving him an attack.
It'll wear off before it's relevant.
Yeah. Okay, so well, not for you if you're going to have to kill the imp next turn, but
he has 1 health. He'll be fine, and he's not doing anything. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Okay, so right. So now we're doing the zealot's attack against both of us. So starting with you, I guess, because you're first in initiative order. So I'm gonna draw 2 modifier cards here, and it's disadvantage. Blam! We got 0 and 1, -1. So it's -1 damage. So it's actually -2 to his normal. So 1 damage to you becomes 2 because of poison, and also you're muddled. Okay. And here comes the attack against me. Blah! We got +1 and +0, so I am poisoned as well. So I'm gonna take 2, 3, 4 damage, and also become muddled. What's that?
Pretty surely. Not 4.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's I don't know why I counted it for advantage. Right, so I take 3 instead of disadvantage. There we go. Playing on hard mode, giving my enemies advantage instead of disadvantage. Okie dokie, and that's the end of the zealot's turn. So I've taken care of all of that business here. So now I'm just basically going to make the zealot smash his head onto the desk. We'll see what kind of damage he takes. So he's attacking it with 3 and advantage. I've drawn a +1 and a +3. So I'll use the +1, so he does 4 damage to the desk, and we also generate dark magic and ice.
And he's dead.
And I get an experience point. And he's super dead. He reflects 4 damage onto himself and becomes money.
And what'd you say you made ice and dark magic, was it?
Yes.
Okay, so both on 1 health should be easy enough, even with our muddles.
Right, so before the end of my turn, because I got 1 more card left, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check in with you. I could make my next turn, destroy the desk, and walk into the A room, but I feel like you might want more time than that.
Yeah, I need to. Yes, I need to kill the imp, and well, unless I can. No, I don't think I can reach. There's no wind magic, is there?
No.
Yeah, I can't get there. I need 1 more turn.
Okay, that's fine. I will. I'll probably just go slow and try and do useful things then. Okay, so I'm going to now cast the top half of Close to the Abyss on both of us. So we are both healed 2, but in fact we just remove our poison, remove your bleed, and we both get blessed as well.
Blessing is very handy. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I know how much the swinginess of this deck bothers you, so whatever I can do to make it better.
Well, it's not just the swinginess, it's the fact that the swingy ones are also the ones that reshuffle. So it's perfectly possible to get the miss and never get the hit, never get the double.
Yeah. It would be nice, actually, if maybe something else shuffled the deck. Or maybe you just played through the whole thing. But
I think it's the whole thing. It makes absolutely no sense that the swingiest things are the ones that reshuffled it. Bad idea.
Well, I mean, it's a design choice, right? So the idea was that I guess he wanted the modifier deck to be as exciting as possible. And then if you don't like it, you can try to modify it by leveling up if you want. But
you can't get rid of the miss.
Can't get rid of the miss. Always be some swinginess. Okay, so got my blessing in there. And
How do we? Are you able to destroy that table and attack the other table all in 1 turn?
Probably not.
That's what we need to happen. But I can possibly, actually. But not with the cards in my hand. I would need... Oh, I could! Oh, yeah. Okay, that's good. So I could wreck the table and then attack table A, my table A in 1 go. Because of my lovely cards with attack on the bottom.
Nice. I love it.
So, what do I want to use to whack this guy then? Doesn't really matter, actually.
Would you like more movement?
Would I like more movement? I don't think I need it, to be honest.
Well, fine. I'll just fucking stand here and be useless then.
Oh, actually, no, I might do. Hang on, would I? Would I be able to see through that? Yes, I would, so that'd be fine. So if I go there, and then I can attack out there. Yeah, I'm okay. I don't need the movement. I'll take it if you're giving it to me. If giving it to me does nothing else to you, then I guess I'll take it. Actually, will I even take it? No, I wouldn't even take it. I don't think. I guess I would, but I really don't need it. No, I really don't need it. It's fine. Leave it. Don't give me another decision to make that I don't know how to make.
No problem.
This is annoying because I'm going to end up with the wrong number of cards in my hand. Okay, I'll just do this then, I guess. Okay, ready.
And we need... Oh, I have to reset the Imp's behavior deck. They have too many cards in their behavior deck that reset them. There should be just one. I feel like it's 50% of the deck has resets on them. It's probably not that many. I'm probably just getting a bizarre skew in this particular game. Ooh, shuffling the Imp deck. Look, here I am, shuffling the Imp deck. Okay, I'm done. Better draw Restoration again. God damn it. Alright, here we go. You ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, flip 'em!
39. Really hoping I go before him.
Oh, 26. I could have gone slower. Oh, before the Imp, you mean?
Yeah, I want to go before the Imp.
Yeah,
not you.
No, you know. Alright, cool. The Imp is 37!
God damn it!
God damn it. At least he's not doing anything special. It's nothing
Actually,
special.
no, at least he's not moving. I'm actually if he moved, he'd have blocked me. That would actually cause me a lot of problems.
Yeah, he's not actually moving because he only has one movement. Walking onto the tar that literally I think he's made of has caused him major problems.
Yeah. Well, he could move. He could move. Oh yeah, he couldn't actually. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, he needs 2 movement to get out of the tar.
So I'm sure shuffled it up. Hager thinks you should have shuffled the Imp deck better. And I agree.
Well,
Now, this is fine.
It's fine.
This is fine. He's going to do a strength, 2 attack to me? Yeah, it's fine. I'll take it to the face.
Well, it's fine. I'm going first anyway because I'm on 26 initiative.
Oh yes, I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm not doing very much. I'm spending Dark Magic to trigger the bottom half of Resigned Frenzy for no reason other than I get an XP for it. So unless you're going to use that Dark Magic,
Yeah, that's fine.
it's got move 4. This reduces the movement to 3, but gives me an attack 2, which is not ranged, and I'm not going to use it. I just want that 1 experience point. So I'll go 3 by going south and then north. So I'm just going to be stood right above, north of the door, ready to go, spring into action. I go up to 6 experience points. I feel like I should have more, but never mind.
I'm on 7. I haven't keeping track of yours actually.
Let me just have a quick look here. I've got 2 from that, 1 from that. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I should also have 7. I forgot to take 1 for... Oh no, it's... Yeah, I forgot to take 1 for... Wait a minute. Yeah, I forgot to take 1 just now when I forced the cultist to bash his head on a desk. Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm using the top half of Black Boon to heal 5 and poison myself. So I go up to 9. Unless you want healing. Would you rather have the healing? It might be better for you.
I want healing, but I think you can have it. It's fine.
Well, I just feel like you're probably going to be in more immediate danger than I am.
Now. Yeah, maybe now you I am.
Also, I have the healing, and you're the one walking away. So, this is my...
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I'll heal you for 5, and you're also poisoned. Sorry.
That's okay. Thank you very much.
So you go up to 12.
And then your model goes away.
And my model goes away. And I generate Dark Magic as well, dude.
Okay. And then the Imp is going to hit me with a Strength 2 attack.
Yes. Here we go. So drawing 1 card for this. It is +2. Ooch. So it's
Glad you healed him.
4. Well, that's 5. That's 5. It's all the damage I just healed you.
Yeah. And I'm still poisoned, unfortunately, but well. Okay. So, on my turn then, I'm going to use the bot. It doesn't really matter, actually. I'm basically doing... yeah, it makes a difference. I'm using basic actions. So I'm using basic action move 3 to go north and then northwest. Sorry, northeast, I beg your pardon. And then I'm just doing a basic attack on him. Strength 2. And I'm going to use the barbed axe, so even if I miss, he will die next turn.
From bleeding. Makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So I'm disadvantaged from the model. So here we go. +3. Oh, sorry, you weren't ready, were you?
That's cool. We got it. Yeah.
+3 and +3. Fuck's That's the second time that's happened.
I think this deck is trolling you, Chris.
Really? But look, he's dead. That's the important thing. And then, yeah, that's it. Okay. Okay. There's a part of me that wouldn't mind a long rest, so I could get so I could get my goggles back. Because I'm going to use a big attack. If the miss is coming up, our plan is ruined. But it is going to cause other, it is going to be sort of inefficient as well. What do you think?
How fast are you acting? Wait, is it still your turn, or are we planning now?
No, we're done. It's next turn now.
Okay.
We're planning.
How fast are you going?
Fast.
Unless you long
Wait.
rest.
Unless I long rest. But if I long rest, you kind of have to long rest too. Or just do nothing.
Yeah.
How many cards do you have in hand?
4 and 3 in the discard.
I have 3 in hand and 4 in the discard.
Yeah. I mean, having advantage would certainly be good. A long rest would also take care of the poison and stuff.
Yeah, we take care of poisons. That's another good thing.
Okay,
I mean, I can take the... Sorry? No, go on. Go on.
No, I was going to say, okay then, let's long rest. It is a bit of a risk. We just need to make sure we act very fast now. Because we're not, I don't think, if we long rest now, I don't think we're going to have any redundancy if we don't, in case imps spawn.
If we long rest, then I can all but guarantee, unless I get like the -2 and the miss, I can all but guarantee destroying my table.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I mean, just having a look at what cards I've got here that should be flipped the other way around. I mean, I'm kind of less worried about my table because one black imp is probably not the end of the world. Because it's if they become elite blood imps. And
it's a whole other target to kill, though. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah.
All right, let's long rest. Let's long rest. Because as far as I think the
no,
game
I
is
can do it.
pretty
I
much
can do it. I got it. Yep, 100%. I can do it. If we long
If I
rest,
miss that
it'll be
table,
fine.
if I miss that table, the game is. I don't think we can win.
Yep, let's long rest.
Right, heal the poison. I think I'll probably lose this card, to be honest.
We can choose
Retrieval.
which card we burn, right?
Yeah, because we're long resting. I'm using retrieval. It's not a great card, frankly. It's the only loot card I have. That's why I use it. But I should possibly stop bringing it actually when loot doesn't matter.
I need this one, and I need this one. And then I can burn any of these, really.
I am a little worried about having enough cards to destroy all the table, to destroy everything.
Yeah, we have to kill both. We have to destroy because we also have to destroy the table up here and the table down here as well. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, that also worries me.
Which makes no sense at all thematically. Like, why on earth, if we kill the enemies, can we not destroy the rest of the tables?
Yeah, just casually saunter around and destroy them. Yeah, because I'm gonna be in this problematic situation again, really, where, um, I mean, quite frankly, it makes more sense for you to do this room, the north room and the south room, because crossing over the terrain takes longer.
What are you talking about?
Well, if you take both north rooms, right, you'll have to come west across the difficult terrain.
We haven't talked about who's doing the other rooms.
Yeah, well,
We've only
that's what I
talked
mean.
about the
We
first.
should probably make a strategy now.
Okay.
So here's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking. If I
okay.
take care
You
of
can go,
both, sorry,
go on, go on.
if I take care of the both rooms on the west, and then I'll just come and help you deal with whatever's left at the end.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then in that way, it saves us crisscrossing across the difficult terrain.
Yes, exactly.
It just means that I've
Yeah.
got sort of the easier job. But also the
That,
thing is, like, my damage output's quite low without enemies around to manipulate.
yeah. I'm good to go.
Okie dokie. I'm just I yes, I decided I was going to burn this card, and I'm going to burn Savage Instinct. Okay, I am just picking my two cards. That one and that one. That was the decision I made. Okay, I need to go slower than you.
I'm going quite quick.
All right, I hope that I'm going slower than you.
I can try and go even quicker if you need me to, I guess.
Um, I'm going. Uh,
I'll guarantee it. It's fine. Done.
okay, so long as it doesn't compromise your
Nope.
stuff too
It doesn't.
much. Okay, cool.
Nope.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 38.
15. My other one was 25. It would have been fine, but
Well, I could have gone at 26, which also would have been fine. But better to be
okay.
sure of it.
I'm generating wind magic using the bottom half of the new favorite to attack 2 and immobilize the table, followed by a move 4.
Sorry. One thing. During my long rest, I use my mana potion to generate dark magic. So it's currently waiting.
During your long rest, you use your mana potion.
Yeah, can I do that?
I don't think so.
You can't use a potion during a rest action?
I don't think.
Okay, then I don't.
Chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but I do not. I really don't think so. Okay, so here we go. I'm using my attack. Strength 2 modifier is stunned. So the table is immobilized. It is stunned, and it is destroyed.
All right, which opens all of the doors.
Yep. It spawns 2 zealots.
All right, so we've got. We got in the room to the north, Zealot number 6. In the room to the south, Zealot number 5.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So then I'm continuing to use the bottom half of the favorite to move 4. So I'm moving 1, 2, 3 into the doorway that opened up. So I'm beside the zealot. Because if he draws a ranged, actually, before I just made a decision, draw a behavior card for them.
Oh yeah, good thinking. I will do that now. Just futzing with my camera here as well. 2 seconds. Yeah, that is interesting. Actually, I thought for sure you could use potions and consumables during a rest. I don't know. I don't know if it's ever come up before, actually, though.
No, I don't think it has.
Right.
Hey,
So
does anyone
I
chat
hate
now?
it
You can
card
use it for a long rest.
because it just says during your turn, right? And you do have a turn.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, what's the behavior card anyway?
77, Vile Scourge. Move -1, attack -1, poison, and they'll spend wind magic to do an AoE.
The AoE doesn't matter, obviously. -1 means they move 2, which means if I want to be, it doesn't matter. If I want to be in range, I need to. That's fine. I'll stand immediately south of the door in that case, because there's no Bennett, so I'm a bit closer to the other zealot as well. Then he won't reach me anyway. Okay, and then I'm going to use the top half of Power Pitch for a Strength 6 attack at range 3, giving me 2 experience and burning the card. I'm going to use the Eagle Eye Goggles to give myself advantage.
Okay, so
I love the way you just refreshed my goggles so that you could exhaust it.
yeah, because I forgot to refresh them.
That's okay. All right, here we go. So advantage +1 with a stun, and +3. So table is complete. The long rest was not necessary as it turned out, but look.
But better safe than sorry.
Yep, definitely. Okay, so that's dead. That's me done. So it's your turn now.
Right. So I'm just quickly looking up this rest business, just in case. A long rest is still considered a turn, so some items can be used during a long rest.
Oh, nice one.
So I will have generated dark magic.
Excellent.
Which
There's
is
also wind magic as well, by the way.
which is strong, right? Dark magic is waning because I technically did it last turn.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So I'm going to use the top half of Last Journey to blast the table for 4 damage and also curse it. I'm really good at cursing tables. This generates dark magic, so it will become strong, but presumably I can still spend it because it was active before I used this. Okay, cool.
Yes, I already did that with wind magic earlier this game, actually.
Okay, so basically, let's just find out what happened. I've got 1 card. Here we go.
Miss.
It's the ×2. Fuck. It's fine. We're all fine. It takes 8 damage and is destroyed.
We got all our good stuff and we really didn't need them. That's very upsetting.
God damn it. Yeah, I had my backup was to use the bottom half of Resigned Frenzy, which is literally the card I just used, which would let me move 3 and attack 2 with dark magic, so I could just run in there and whack it if I needed to. But now that I don't need to, I will just move 4 spaces. And I'll flip my Weathered Boots as well, actually. So I'm actually going to go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm in the north doorway now.
As far as I'm aware, you can actually walk through the rubble of the destroyed tables.
Oh, really?
I think so, but it doesn't matter in this case.
Let me just have a quick look, because it might matter if it would help me to be next to the table. It doesn't. Quite frankly, it's going to take me a while to destroy this table on my own.
Really? Oh dear. Okay, so the Vile Scourge now happens from the Zealot. So number 5 moves. He has basic movement of 3 -1, so he moves 2 to try and reach me. So he just moves out the door onto that coin. And then number 6 just moves into the other doorway and hits me for -1, but he poisons me. Oh, he can use the wind, unfortunately, which is annoying because I wanted to use it next turn. Ugh.
Yeah, he's going to use the wind to add +1 damage. I guess there's nothing you could do about that, though.
Yeah. That's three damage. I think I might as well use studded leather now because hopefully they'll be dead soon. So I'll use studded leather now to give myself a shield and give him disadvantage.
Okay, so here we go. Let me check this.
So it's 3 damage with a shield.
Man, so many opportunities to curse tables in this. If we could curse tables, there would be 3 curses in this deck.
Well, rules as written, you definitely can curse them.
Yeah, I guess there must be somewhere in the rules a distinction between monster and enemy.
Yeah, probably.
Because I remember when we had the Fufara trying to work out whether or not tables were enemies that could be attacked by the enemies I control. Which thematically makes sense. Like, it would be very bizarre if I couldn't take control of enemies to accomplish my whims.
What are you shuffling?
The monster modifier deck.
Why?
Because I forgot to do it a few turns ago.
Oh, I see. I was so confused. Like, what is this? It's like...
He's drawn a -1.
So I take 2 damage and I have 1 shield, so I take 1 damage and then I'm poisoned for later. So I'm down to 6 health.
Yep. Yeah, I've had to reset like behavior decks and modifier decks so many times. It's the one thing I find very difficult to stay on top of. And now I'm going to remember to reshuffle my modifier deck as well.
Yeah, I'm ready now.
Okie dokie. You're ready for the next turn?
Yep.
Okay, you've got all of this planned. Alright, I need to figure out some... That's waiting. Damn it, it would have been really freaking useful to have that card that lets me walk in there and hit things. The card I used as a failsafe for last turn. Maybe I should just short rest. Burn another card just to get this desk out the way.
No, I don't short rest at this stage. It'll burn another card.
Yeah, but I'm so useless now.
Only time that's against us now. I think we're okay for.
And no, man, Zealots are pretty annoying. Don't they have a summon card?
Maybe. I hope not.
I feel like they have a card that summons skeletons. Oh, maybe that's only in Gloomhaven OG, actually. Yeah, I think it's only in Gloomhaven OG.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Thank God. Alright. Right. I don't think any of these really matter at all. Yep. Okay, let me Okay. Get a Zealot behavior card here as well. I didn't draw any of their resets. That's a miracle, so. You ready?
3,
3, 2,
3, 2.
1.
25.
43.
What'd they get?
19.
Really?
They're doing Hex Whip. Move +1 and jump. Then they're attacking -1 and cursing and generating wind magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna be double cursed. This is really frustrating.
But you can use the wind magic, right?
You won't be any use of curse if I draw a curse though.
Do I have anything useful I can do? No, I'm too slow to be useful. Okay, so they're going first actually, aren't they?
Yeah, that's so annoying. I was hoping to kill one of them. Oh, they're gonna cause me so many problems.
Okay, let's maybe rethink our plan here. It's Zealots and then you and then me, right?
Yep. We can't rethink our plan. They have to attack first.
No, I mean our plan of me just being over here, bashing this table and doing nothing
No.
useful.
No, that is useful. We have for that. So number 5 jumps to me.
So he's gonna move, what, 4? So where does he wind up?
Just put him on the. You can 100% walk through rubble. By the way, I don't know why I phrased that as a question mark. You can. So he's on. Just put him on the north part of that broken table.
Okay. So he walks up behind you, and then he's gonna hit you with attack -1, curse and generate wind magic. I mean, they both are. So these are strength 2 attacks. Oh, you should be wounded as well. They always do wound.
Okay.
No, I don't like this at all, Chris.
Nor do I.
This is no good. Okay, so we got plus. I don't know why I drew 2 cards for him. It's -2.
So it's nothing, is it? Yeah, it's nothing.
So no damage, but you get a curse in your deck, and he generates wind magic. And then the other one hits you as well.
+0, right? That one.
Yep, and it's +0. Yep. I did already.
That's 2 damage. So I'm down to 4 health.
Well, it's 3 because of the poison, right?
Oh, that means the other one did do 1 damage, doesn't it, as well? Then.
Yes, I guess so. So you're down to 2. Okay, I think I'm gonna rethink my plan here. These zealots are now quite close together, so I'm gonna see what I can do about it.
So let's start my turn. I take a wound, another damage for my wound. So I'm down to 1. So I'll die next turn if you don't heal me.
Well, even if I heal you, you're gonna die from. I'd only get rid of the poison. Oh no, I wouldn't.
No, and
yeah. Okay. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna do that.
You can heal me next turn as well if you act before me.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, so I've shuffled this with my curse. Okay, so I'm going to do a strength. I'm going to do the bottom half of close cuts. Do a strength 2 melee attack. And then move 2 after that. So I'll attack number 6, I guess. Yeah, number 6. You ready for modifier?
Sure. Where did you move? Sorry.
I haven't moved yet. I attack then move.
Okay, cool.
You ready?
Yep.
+0, so 6 takes 2 damage. Okay, and then I'm going to move 2 away. So I'm going to move. What's the range that attack for? So I'm going to move south, east, and then south. And then I'm going to attack number 6 again with the top half of Overwatch, which is strength 3, range 4, but use the wind magic to make it strength 4, range 5. And also get experience, bring me up to 10. And modify. Here we go. Miss. Curse. Your turn.
Okay. So I got 2 damage on number 6, right?
Yeah. I think we've lost this, to be quite honest with you.
Well, I can get rid of your poison, I think. No.
And wound.
No, it would only get rid. It would, because I don't have the heal that. Well, I haven't prepared the heal that.
Any heal gets rid of the wound.
Yeah. So I could get rid of the wound, but they would cure the poison and then poison you again.
The poison's not the issue. The wound is the issue.
Yeah.
I'm not understanding your train of thought whatsoever.
Well, my train of thought is this, right? Like, I can, I don't think I can actually get in range to do it now anyway, though, because I think you're too far away now.
Well, you never actually. Okay, what was the train of thought though? Because you keep saying you can't get rid of the wound, but all heals get rid of wound in addition to anything else they do.
Yes, so I can get rid of the wound, and that's it. But if I
That's
act before you next turn, I could potentially get rid of the poison and the wound, which would be slightly marginally better, I guess.
no, it's absolutely irrelevant. Pretty much. Well, okay, it's not necessarily because in theory they could do 0 damage plus 1 for the poison. But I have 1 health. It's super
Well,
unlikely
that's what
to
I'm
matter.
thinking. If I heal myself and move towards them, maybe I can make myself a target. I just have to act fast enough next turn to heal you before you die. And then buy you some time that way.
Okay. And I could also long rest next turn if I was healed of my wound, but I'll die before I rest otherwise.
I mean, we can coordinate this so that I move so that I go before you next turn. I just also need to make sure that
Yeah. I only have 2 cards in my hands, so potentially we can't, but probably.
Oh, shit. Well, I'll have to short rest anyway. There's no way I can save you without short resting, basically. But I think we're going to be in trouble anyway. I think we're going to run out of cards.
Yeah, I think we should just accept. I really think we're done. I don't see how we can win. That curse them double cursing me kind of everything has ruined it. It was tight already, but now we couldn't afford it.
Well, we might as well play it out. But so here's my plan.
To a certain extent. There will come a point in which I will not play it out.
Oh, come on. We ain't got that much longer left.
Anyway. Oh, no, it's fine. Yeah, you've 4 cards left, and you've 2 tables and 2 zealots to kill. I'm not watching.
Yeah, that's fair. But, so I'm gonna flip the I'm flipping the Amulet of Life to heal myself 1. No, well, actually, I'm gonna start with Black Boon. So what I'm gonna try and do here is heal myself because I don't think I can get close enough to you to heal you this turn. I'm basically going to kind of try and run forward and become a meat shield next turn while I heal you, so that you're healed and also they will ignore you and go for me. So I'm going to heal myself for 5, which puts me up to 11. And then I get poisoned and generate black magic. But then I use the Amulet of Life to remove the poison. So that's Black Boon. And then I just... use the bottom half of Stand Fast to walk into the goop, I guess. Try and get closer.
Yeah, see, the fact that it is Haggis, I know the jinx has definitely come back to haunt me 100%. This is 100% lost. If I was I'd bet my life savings on this, that we've lost this. Because you're moving away now from the thing you have to kill. This is over. This is 100%.
Alright, well come on, play it out with me, buddy. Might as well. Okay, so I'm going to, so that's the end of that round. So I'm going to short rest now.
Did you want me to go slow so that you can heal me?
Yes.
How slow do you need me to go?
Not too slow. But, I mean, I'm going, I would say, reasonably fast. This is going to be a good turn. At least there's that.
Wait, what?
I said this is going to be a good turn for me, and at least there's that. Okay. You ready?
Ready.
Alright, here we go. Lamb, 26.
39.
And the enemies are 27. Alright.
What was speed for you?
I'm 26.
Okay. So
it's the opposite of my 51-50 gamble. Okay, so here's my plan. I'm going to spend this black magic and activate the bottom half of Resigned Frenzy, which lets me move 3 and then do an attack 2. But I don't think it gets me far enough, does it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it does. So I'm going to go southeast twice, so I'm adjacent to 5.
Yep.
And I get an experience point, and then I'm going to smack him. And I'm going to use my stun powder to stun him as well.
Are they healing? They get drained life, do they?
Yeah, they've got drain life. So I've done... Oh, it's ×2. So I've done 4 damage to number 5, and he's stunned.
So it's spreading damage whilst they're about to heal.
Well, he's stunned, so he's not healing.
That's good.
And then I'm going to use healing on both of us, so you're healed for 2. And because you removed your poison, you gain a bless. And I'm gonna get healed for 2 as well.
I don't actually heal 2. I just get rid of my status. My statuses.
Yeah, but you gain a bless as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my turn.
So they're next.
Yep. But only number 5 acts. He's going to move 0, attack -1, range 2. Which means I think he doesn't go anywhere, he's just going to hit me.
Yeah.
And he's got his card here, which is +0. So he's doing 2 damage, but I'll flip my heater shield to make it 1. So he heals 1 damage and generates dark magic.
So what magics do you have active at the moment?
Just dark magic in strong.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to... I guess I'll ricochet, actually. It makes the most sense. Raise 3. So, yeah, so
oh, wait. Before the end of my turn... No, actually, I can't do it. Never mind. Back to you.
Okay, it's top half of ricochet. Strength 2 attack into number 6 at range 3. Modifying that with a +1. So that's 3 damage on him. So he's 3 damage on number 6. Mm-hmm. That ricochets into an enemy within range 2, which is number 5. This is not a range attack. This is just hitting him within a range of the enemy. So this does not get disadvantage. Mm-hmm. Even though adjacent to him. And that's modified with a 0. So that's 2 damage on to him. So he's still alive, unfortunately. So that's 6 damage in total on 5, and 5 damage total on 6. Just to be confusing. So I have no cards left in hand, by the way. So I'll have to short rest. Or a long rest.
Yeah.
Probably short rest. What do you think? Short rest.
I think you can long rest if you want to.
You reckon? What if they hit me?
Well, if you're long resting, they're going to hit me.
Yeah, my initiative would be too slow. Okay, I'll long rest. Maybe I'll survive. Oh, there's any point. I get, what, 2 health? Yeah, but I get my armor back. Yeah, okay, I'll long
rest. And you can
rest.
choose the card you burn, which could be huge.
Yeah, it could be good, certainly.
Then you'll get your eagle-eyed goggles back, which is another advantage, which is also potentially huge.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know what I'm going to get rid of.
Well, I think if you leave these 2 to me, your focus should be on getting that table.
Yeah, I've used all my really big attacks, unfortunately.
Well, do what you can. I will
keep you, I think.
do what I can.
Keep you. You're my biggest attack really now, so I think I'll keep you in case I need to do that. I guess I'll get rid of both cuts. I'm not doing it. Actually.
Can I heal above my maximum hit points?
No.
Okay.
No. Have you played a game before?
You can do that. What can you do that in? Magic the Gathering. You can do that in Magic the Gathering.
That.
Right, so...
Can you really do that? Okay.
Well, in Magic, it's not really max hit points so much as it is starting hit points, but, you know. You can, I think, go up to 40 in Magic, although I might be wrong. Maybe it's infinite. I think they had to implement a cap later due to stupid combos.
Okay.
Alright, this might be possible. Down to here. And here's this. Oh, wait. Also this. Please go slow, Mr. Zealots. You ready? Are you long resting?
Why didn't they heal?
Number 6 did.
Oh. How much health is he on now?
4. Because he was on 5 and then he healed 1.
Okay.
And 6 didn't...
I'm long.
Sorry, that was 6 that did that. 5 didn't do anything because he was stunned.
I'm long resting. Go for it.
Cool. So I've got initiative 43. And our enemies... 46. Okay, it's boiled blood, so... Hopefully, I can take care of these guys before this is a problem. Okay. So I'm using the bottom half of Stand Fast to make number 5, the one in front of me, attack number 6 in the doorway. I'm spending the Dark Magic for +1 damage and advantage. So it's +1 and it generates Dark Magic, which is 4 damage, so 6 dies. And becomes money. And then I'm hitting number 5 with a basic attack for 2 damage. And I drew +0, so he takes 2 damage and also dies.
Just.
Yep, just. Alright.
Which means I can long rest. So yeah, I lose close cuts and heal 2 health. So I'm on 3. Oh, actually, that was unnecessary now because nothing can kill me now.
No, but you get 2 healing and you get to choose the card you burn. That's the important thing.
The 2 healings are irrelevant because nothing can kill me now, but the choosing the card I burn was useful.
Also, you couldn't have redrawn because you had 1 hit point.
Yeah, very true.
So,
Yeah. Okay. So now we just try and destroy these two tables.
yeah.
I can definitely destroy one if you can definitely destroy one as well.
I don't think I don't know. I'm gonna do my best. I had
Ooh.
some bad luck earlier that I haven't talked about because I wanted to remain optimistic, but we'll see. We'll see what I can do. I may maybe.
Gloomhaven when Gloomhaven goes against me, I find it so frustrating. Like with other co-op games, when they go against me, I find it amusing or challenging. But Gloomhaven just annoys me.
I've played enough worse co-op games that are more frustrating, so I think this one's not too bad for me. Believe me, I get yeah, it's not so bad, but there
Oh
was
bollocks!
what's that?
I need to be one space further south to really do this properly. Is there any chance you can move me?
This
As
turn,
well as
no. Next turn, maybe.
it has to be next turn. This turn. That's fine. I'll have to just I'll just have to yeah. That's unfortunate. That makes it. Yeah, if I was one space further south, I might have been able to destroy this table. I probably would destroy the table in one go, and might have been able to get up to do a dash to try help you with the other table. But I think I'm just going to destroy this table, and that'll be that.
Yeah.
How many cards do you have left?
I've got one in hand and four in my discard.
Yeah, I've got four in hand, and that's that.
Well, I'll probably do a long rest next turn if the movement next turn won't help you.
No, it's now or not at all. Well, I suppose. Well, actually, I suppose it could be. No, it's now or not at all. It's now or not at all. So I guess I'll close.
The short rest is actually the long rest will actually really help me because I'll get my weathered boots back, which I'm gonna need if I'm gonna run over to that table.
Well, I'm ready when you are.
Unfortunately,
I've
I'm gonna lose the dark magic, which is a real bummer, but never mind. Yeah, I mean, wait, this turn, right? Because you just performed your long rest, right?
Yeah. So now we're planning.
Right. So you're saying you need it this turn.
Yes. You'd also need to do it before I move. Before I
Yeah.
twin.
Can you? How can you go slow? If I
But
mean slowish.
I have to play these exact two cards, and I'm going slightly faster than average. Actually, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
100%
It's not.
sure.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure because doing so will make me lose a card, which means that then I'll destroy. If we do this, I'll destroy the table now, guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I drew miss and a curse, that's the only way I could fail. But then I'm only going to have two cards in hand and one card in discard anyway, which means that I can't. Oh, no, that's fine. Oh no, yeah, it'll buy me one extra turn then, because then I can use those cards to start moving across there, and then that card will come back to me. Won't it? Yeah, it will. Yeah, it'll get me one extra turn. It'll get me one extra turn to I mean, I don't even know if will I even get in the range actually? Will I even get into range?
Okay.
To do anything you said?
Well,
Where could you? How many spaces could you move me?
2.
So I could be there. Okay, and then I could move. rest, and then I could go. Yeah, I think it'll let me attack the table one time. I believe the other table.
If it enables that, I think it's worth it.
Okay, that's what I've worked out. I hope my maths is correct. I've literally just planned out my next 3 turns. Obviously,
yeah.
Including rests in between. And I believe I've calculated that it'll let me attack the table one time.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to do it. So I'm going to short rest this turn. I don't think.
Yeah.
Basically, I've got 5 cards left here. There's 2 I can't burn. So. The danger here is I draw 1, and then I redraw into the other.
That'd be terrible.
Yeah, but, that's the game. Oh, God. I think this is our most skin of the teeth game so far.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Nope, this one's completely useless. I'll burn it. Okay, so I'm going to play this. No, I'm not going to play that. That's stupid. I'm going to play this, and then these don't matter. How slow are you going?
So, well, hang on. Oh, yeah, you short rested, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oops. I'm going slightly below average.
Slightly below average. Okay, this works for me then. So I'm going to... This is...
Sorry, just to be clear, when I say slightly below average, I mean slightly faster than average, actually. That was ambiguous. But that's as slow as that's all I can do. I can't go slower than that. Actually, yeah. I can go, yeah, don't worry. I can slow myself down. Yeah? It's fine.
Okay, that could be really important to me, so I'm gonna do this then.
Slow myself down. It sacrifices 1 damage, but there's no way I'll need it. Like, no way at all. It's only because it's only a miss that can fail this.
Okay.
That's it.
Let me just check. Yep. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Flip him.
56.
43.
Oh, the other one was 40.
Oh, I thought it might have been your 38, actually, so that's why I was kind of... Because the thing is, I've got a 26, but I think I need it next turn. So, I think that 26 is the difference between me hitting this table at least once and not hitting it. So...
Yeah. That's
okay. So here's the thing. Here it is. It's Black Boon. I move 2. You move 2 as well. We both move 2.
Hey, I'm moving southwest. Southwest both times into the goop.
Into the goop.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, because you're going to use ranged. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm moving northwest out of the goop.
Oh shit! No, oh no.
What?
Okay, that's fine. Something else. The good thing I just spotted it now as I'm moving. I remember I said I could go slower at a cost of 1 damage. It's actually a cost of 1 damage and a cost of 1 range, but I can fix it by going southwest south, which is unfortunate. But I think I can still. I hope that 1 movement's isn't what will prevent me from attacking that second table. But if it is, it couldn't be helped, because if I'd got speed 40, we were dead. So we'll find out.
No. The difference between you going at speed 40 is me using my 26, which means that I couldn't hit my table even once.
Yeah, well, there you go. Exactly. So if you had to play what you played. So if I played 40, I was going first. You're not moving me. We're done for. So.
All right. So that's it. That's literally my whole turn was just to move north. I can't do anything.
You moved north. Oh, you moved north once, didn't you?
I knew. I moved Just to be clear, it's cost to move out, right?
Yes, yes, twos to move out. And that's only one card though. You do anything else?
The other card I can't do anything with.
Okay, fine. So I'm using top half of the new favorite to finally, I haven't done this entire game, prepare the new favorite. And then I'm using ricochet. Obviously, it won't ricochet into anything useful. Strength 2, range 3. I'm in range 3, thankfully. Buffing it with the axe. With the new favorite axe. I get 2 experience as well. And actually, that 1 damage does have another thing. A -1 would also kill me, but I'm using goggles to get advantage. So as long as we don't get a -1 and a miss, or a minus and a miss, we're good because we're doing 5 damage to it with advantage. Here we go. +2 and ×2 blessing. Actually,
the table explodes.
The table explodes with 10 damage.
Nice.
And yeah, that's it. That discards. And then next turn, I play these 2 cards, which is literally going to be to run as fast as I can. I guess I'll go slowly on the off chance that you can generate wind magic, which will make me move more.
I can't, but it's a nice thought. Are you ready?
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Flip them.
And when I say go slowly, I mean 40 instead of 39.
And I'm doing 26. So I'm going to have a super exciting turn here, folks. I'm going to use the bottom part of Resign Frenzy to move 4, which means I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, which is, Chris, northeast, north. So I'm now in the room next to the table.
Northeast, north, yeah?
Yep. So that's 4, and now I'm going to use the top half of my other card to do a standard attack against the table.
Standard attack. Is this the... Okay, fine, go ahead.
And I drew the card that heals you 1. So the table takes 2 damage, and you're healed for 1.
Yes! 4 health.
I presume that has any range, because it just says ally +1.
Yeah, I assume so.
Okay. Over to you.
Over to me. So I'm literally just moving. Sorry, I was writing them down. I'm literally just moving. Yeah, just moving 3 with base. So this is the one. This is the issue. Hopefully I haven't miscalculated. Well, it wasn't a miscalculation now because because I lost the range in order to go slow enough for you to be able to move me. It had to be the way it was. Okay, so I'm moving 1 space northwest, and then 1, 2 northwest again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can reach it. I think that's
So you're stood on the lower half of the middle table?
correct. Yeah. And
I don't know why I haven't got destruction tokens on this table. I distinctly remember us destroying it.
Yeah, man. I don't think. Yeah, that's so unfortunate. I think wind magic actually would have made the difference. I think literally the fact that I had to stand 1 step closer to the southwest east table, I think, is literally going to have me one space out of range for the next table, unless you can move me again. But anyway,
No,
I'm short.
because I don't think you're close enough. I'm also short resting.
Oh no, I can shenanigans it. I think I can shenanigans it. Thank God for my shoes, my comfortable shoes.
Burning a card here.
It's not really a shenanigans. It's just taking advantage of the line of sight rules, being generous. Okay, I lose follow through, which is totally irrelevant. So I lose follow through, and I play my last 2 cards. It's my last turn.
Question. This is your last turn.
Oh yeah.
Then I play these. Yep. All right.
Oh, actually, you know what? Sorry, actually, you know what? I will long rest because then I get my goggles back for my last attack. It makes no difference if I do my turn this turn, next turn.
Yeah.
Does it?
No, not to me.
So
I
I'm
hang
long
on
rest.
to this card, then I play these two this turn. Next turn I have to short rest. I get one of these back. I play this one, and I think we might have this.
Yeah, I don't think you need me actually, but
Well, no, I think I do, but we'll see. Well, no, I need anyway. We'll see. Right, so you're long resting anyway. I've played 2 cards. It's irrelevant. I'm just gonna keep hitting the table with a standard attack.
that's all you're doing.
That's all I've got. my 4 damage attack was the card I burned to save your poison.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
The
it's
bleed
crucial.
on you. The bleed on you. You know. Well, I just drew +1 damage and the table's destroyed.
Oh my god, we did it.
By the skin of our teeth. See, Chris, you never give up. Never give up. And you know what? That's one of the things I like about this game, because I feel like often I never give up and it pays off. Whereas in Journeys in Middle-earth, I try so hard and then the game is like, but the enemy comes back with 4,000 hit points. It's enraged 4 times.
I think Gloomhaven just has too many random elements that I feel are badly designed.
Well,
Me
then you
to
should
enjoy.
play more Journeys in Middle-earth then, man.
Really?
Yeah, I think this is my new reviewer voice. I'm Journeys in Middle-earth and I'm badly designed. Listen, I'm just ecstatic that we did that. I can't believe that.
Yeah. Leave it, actually. That's genuinely surprising to me.
Like 1 turn left.
That was so clutch.
Look how red my face is. Oh my god, I'm so hot. But that was worth it. That was great. That was so tense. Man, the thing is, it actually, I think it sort of saved the game when that zealot in the southern room ran north to stab you in the back, because if he hadn't run up close to his friend like that, I couldn't have killed them.
That's true. Yeah.
You know,
That was a rollercoaster of emotions. I was miserable when I thought we'd lost that. I was so miserable. I'm so glad that happened.
Oh, what a game. So exciting. All over the place, yeah. That was great.
Oh, that was exhausting.
Snap time. Hey Jay, thanks so much for your celebrations, man. That was awesome. I can't believe that worked out. I'm gonna go ahead and put out my destruction tokens here on the table.
Yeah, I did that as well. Wow, we destroyed what? 8 tables. My god. Thank God I used the Fateful Compass to stop that imp becoming a blood imp.
Yes. Yeah, that was, I mean, the thing, quite frankly, I don't think we could have coped with any blood imps on this map.
No, I think we'd have lost if we'd had that.
Because I felt like you said at the beginning, I felt like we were going about this very efficiently, and yet it feels like it couldn't really have been closer.
Well, exactly. And that's kind of the thing that slightly bothers me about Gloomhaven. I feel you have to play. You have to kind of find the absolute optimal way to play, and even then you can get done by luck.
Well, but I feel, the thing is as well, like, I feel like we do make some mistakes, and yet we still pull through.
Yeah.
You know, there were definitely points this turn where we're like, oh no, I've done this, but oh, I can do that. And that's kind of one of the things that I think that's very subtle in the Gloomhaven design, is that you can often plan to use card 1, part A, and card 2, part B, and then realize that it's not going to work, or it's not going to achieve what you want, or something happens like the enemy behavior that changes what you want to do. And then you actually find a useful alternate in the other 2 parts. You know, because they're actually multiple choice cards in the sense that they also have these basic actions, and you can get cards that modify the basic actions. So even though it seems like it might not be, it can be quite tactical, which I think is good. And it's not always apparent.
I don't think Gloomhaven is not tactical. It is tactical, but I just think that you can play your best and still get done. It's just the modifier deck is just too swingy. It's just too swingy.
But maybe it's because it otherwise feels so systematic, so mechanical, you know.
But I don't think that. But at the same time that the modifier deck is too swingy, it's nowhere near enough to make it feel like a dynamic dungeon crawler as opposed to a really, really precise puzzle.
I don't know. I think it hits kind of exactly the right mark for me. Like, I loved this one we just did. It was such a roller coaster. You're absolutely right. But regardless, I think, of how it turned out, even if we were just like damage off of destroying that desk, it felt good to me. I think
had we made damage off destroying that desk, I would not have wanted to replay this.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, I don't know, man. Like, having gone through a lot of these kinds of dungeon crawlery games, I think that's the thing. Is it's like, what else? I mean, like, I think you want the kind of to an extent, you want some of those highs and lows, the clutch victories, you know, the narrow escapes, you know, the moments when everything goes wrong but it's still recoverable, you know. And if it's not close, it's uninteresting. I remember that was one of the chief complaints we had about way back in the day when we did our series on Massive Darkness, you know, and that was a dungeon crawler where you escalate in power. So all of the clutch things are the first sort of 20 minutes of the game, and then after that, it didn't really feel difficult or challenging at all.
No, you're definitely right. Co-ops have to, by necessity, be tight finishes most of the time, and Gloomhaven does achieve that. I guess that's right. I'm not saying Gloomhaven's design is completely incompetent. I've never said anything, you know, hinting at that. It's competent co-op design in that sense. It's just such a fine-tuned puzzle with then these bizarre, completely out of character swings.
But I think that they're there to create the sort of emotional investment, because I think if they weren't there, it would be so mathematical. You wouldn't feel like that. You just feel like you're sort of.
We're repeating ourselves, not directly repeating ourselves now, but we're essentially repeating ourselves now, because my retort to that is yes, but the deck is nowhere near enough to stop it still being a really, really, really mathy puzzle.
But I think that I like that it's mathy enough. I get what we're talking about is subjective here. For me, it's exactly the right balance, and for you, it's not.
Well, of course, subjective. Everything's, you know, but yeah, exactly.
No, for me, such thing as objectivity.
The swingy random stuff they've added to try and, you know, make it not so mundane and mathy is, for me, what it achieves is it's still incredibly mundane and mathy, now with this really unfun random element. Mm-hmm. Whereas you're saying that does pull down the mundanity, the mundane mathy nature enough to make it interesting.
Well, because I think that if you took out the modifier, because it's,
for me, it's a worse of both worlds situation.
But for me, I think it's, if you made it more deterministic, like you would just be taking out, you know, if you took out the modifier deck, then it would be the enemy behavior deck, right? Would be complaining that there were too many things that reset that deck, you know, that the enemy behavior wasn't predictable enough, would want to be able to sort of learn their behavior cards like you do in Dark Souls or something like that, and then predict those and react to those, and eventually it just becomes this sort of executable computer program.
But the enemy deck is random. But I find that the random nature of the enemy deck is to an acceptable level. It's well designed. Yes, sometimes we go, oh no, we really wanted to act slowly, but that's never as catastrophic as my big, massive one-shot attack is now missing and doing nothing. Mm-hmm. Because we often lament the result of the modified deck, but it's never the monster behavior decks, but they've never kind of maybe go, that's not fair. Mm-hmm. In fact, we lament the result of the behavior deck half the time. It's a constant source of fun frustration, constantly, but it's a good form of frustration. Frustration is not the right word. If there was a positive word version of frustration, I'll use that word.
Fun stress. That's fun stress.
Whereas the modifier deck affects you emotionally more rarely, but in an incredibly negative way. That's not fun, not fair, and just makes me want to throw the game away.
See, I just don't feel that. When those misses come up, I'm like, okay, now I've got a new problem to solve.
Yeah, but if it's your big one-shot attack, then it's like not a new problem to solve. Your problem to solve is how to set the game back up so you can start again.
Well, that's not true though, because like I have the I play the Spellweaver in the video game version, and it's I basically spend like 3 turns setting up this one massive combo all the time, you know.
Do you do the same thing every game? That sounds fun.
No, not every game.
That's what
But
you just said. So you have to change your story then, which means your last point will fall flat.
well, okay, I enjoy it. It just doesn't bother me, I like both of these things, you know. I don't
And
have
that's okay.
I don't execute exactly the same strategy with that character every time. There's an element of pacing and planning to it, but typically, and that's the thing. Like I think that there's a lot of tactical opportunities if you know to look for them, But I also think you have to have some
Definitely.
combos that you have established as well, So you have to be ready. You can plan to execute this sort of procedural thing, but if you're not ready to react to the changing game state, then it's you're gonna lose basically if you just.
You're absolutely correct that there's a great deal of strategy. Like it's an enormous amount of strategy. It's a very well designed card game, but almost to the point that it's work, like that it's really really mathy and systematic. And then the attempts to mix that up basically. All they've done is thrown random spanners in the works that ruin your perfectly constructed answer to the puzzle. I can't explain it better than that. It's literally the worst of both worlds. It is just baffling to me. I actually don't understand how this game is so popular.
I genuinely don't. I genuinely just don't find it that frustrating. I think if the miss wasn't there, the solution, then it is solvable. It's a solvable problem, and then it's not interesting anymore.
So you're saying problems are only interesting if they're not solvable?
No, what I'm saying is that if you could solve the problem with the same answer every time, or like if the answer was a known entity, I guess it's yeah, no, it's just the chance that it might fail keeps it exciting.
Yeah, but the modifier deck just needs to be less swingy. The minus ones and minus twos, maybe the minus twos are a bit annoying sometimes, but less frequently, right? It's because a strength 6 attack minus 2 is still a good attack.
Mm-hmm.
A strength 6 attack missed is devastating. So I forgot what your point was.
Well, I mean, I think that's the sort of. I think ultimately, that's the thing. It's just like.
If it's broken, then don't fix it. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Haggers. Whose side are you on?
If it's broken, then don't fix it. Yeah, let's not fix it. It's too broken.
Yeah, just,
I think ultimately we're it is what it is. You either like it or you don't like it. Plenty of people hate it as well. So, I suppose in that way, I think.
I only hear about the people who love it. I never hear.
I talk to Hexy Beast. He hates this game. I mean,
does he?
Yeah, but I think he might just be a contrarian because he loves Jaime and he hates Sleeping Gods. So.
Well, yeah, it's always risky to hate something that's so popular because you will be accused of being contrary. But I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there's enough here for. I mean, like I said, it doesn't really bother me too much. But I think you got to get those. It's like when every time we decide to long rest or whatever, so you can get your eagle eye goggles back, so that we can mitigate the chance of the miss, right? It's like you got the tools there, but if you can use them, then that's why that's an interesting decision because the miss exists. But you're right. Maybe if there was some big -4s in there instead, it would be equally as exciting and it'd be slightly less frustrating for people that do find it really frustrating.
I did and drew a miss and a curse in the same turn.
Yes. Well, we knew there was a 25% chance of that.
No, is it 25% chance? There's there was a 50% chance of getting one, and then after that there was a 33% chance of getting the second one. So a 50% chance had to come through, followed by a 33% chance. That's less than 25. Small chance it was going to happen.
Sounds like statistics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should probably read the conclusion because my dinner is ready in 5 minutes.
Uh-oh. All right.
Ooh, I just noticed something. That's fun. I just noticed something in the rewards. It's exciting.
Chris, did you pick up any coins?
No.
God damn it. Your triumphant victory is short-lived. You are in an area under Gloomhaven where the water from the still river is diverted into the cisterns to supply the city. Looking over the smashed equipment and streams of black liquid snaking from overturned breakers into the flowing water of the city, it is clear that the supply is tainted, and there is nothing you can do to reverse that now. You search the broken corpses of the cultists for Roland, but all you find is some loose gold. The only thing to be done is to take a sample of the liquid back to the university. They got you into this mess. With any hope, Professor Haltrip can come up with some counteracting agent to distribute to the whole city before everyone turns into monstrosities. Ooh. So we get 10 gold each, and also add items 21 to 26 to the shop.
It feels crazy late in the campaign for that to be happening, right?
Right, unless we're not as close to the end as we thought.
We have to be, because there aren't that many missions left.
What if it was like, lift up the insert? Oh, there's another 50 stickers.
Can you imagine? It can't be, because there's, the book is the size of the book is, right?
What do we got here? 16. I think there's only one more after this and then we're done. Is this one more and then that's it? Oh my god, this sticker goes over another sticker. Everything's changing.
What makes you think that there's only one more after this one?
Well, because I think all the other stickers belong to the expanded quests and...
Oh, I see. Oh, of course, yeah. I forgot you're using the thingy-majiggy. Right, hang on. I need to do this really quickly.
Sticker. Here we go.
Yes. It's an experience. We haven't had traps in a long time, have we? Alright. 10 experience and... How much experience did I have? Where has it gone? 12 experience. So I get 22 experience. Which puts me on 3, 4, 6, which means I level up. Woo! And I also completed my battle goal. Kill the first enemy of the scenario.
We're good.
So that gives me another tick, which means I'm actually going to get 2 perks now.
Yeah, very cool.
One for leveling up and one for the thing.
Oh, do we get to level up? Wait, do I get to level up? I don't think I do.
Get exactly enough. Well, I have 1 extra.
Well, my battle goal was collect fewer money than you. Which usually happens.
Technically didn't do that. That's really annoying. Sorry.
I needed you to grab 1 coin, Chris.
Genuinely hilarious.
I should have, the thing is, I think, I couldn't have waited, I think. Although, I was going to point out, actually, that my final card, in my final hand, I would have had Last Stand, which is the card that lets you attack. So if you were within range 3 of the table on the last turn, we would have actually had 3 attacks against it. So, yeah. I guess there was some redundancy there, which is good.
Just looking at these items that we now have access to. But we always do the shopping at the start of the next round anyway, so... They look cool, but well, we want to buy something.
I just spent all my damn money on shit that I didn't... Well, I can sell some stuff as well, though.
I can sell stuff. I've got 71 money now that I can buy something for you with, if needs be. I don't think I need anything.
So we got 10 gold each, plus... how much is the base level of experience? Is it 10?
10.
Plus 8 for me. So that gives me... I'm 9 short of leveling up. That's going to make our next thing harder, because you're going to increase the scenario difficulty, and I'm still going to be bad.
These are guaranteed next time. Right. I'm going to have to choose my perks and my new card either off camera or on camera next time because dinner's ready.
Cool. Let's do it on camera next time.
Next time where, Mike?
Next time on Ready, Steady, Play! Oh my god.
It's been like a year since you said that.
It's been ages since I've said that. Alright, cool gang. We'll be back with more Gloomhaven. We're so close to the end. 2 more scenarios, I think. Although maybe 3 if we stuff the next one up.
Yeah.
Closer and closer.
We're so close to the end that if we failed one, I would be willing to replay it. Because for the, but I'm glad we got this far without losing one.
Yeah, I think we've done extremely well. Alright. Well, thanks everyone so much for hanging out and for watching. This has been an absolute blast for me, and I'm glad Chris tolerates the frustrations of the modifier deck to play with me.
It's a swingy one. But I enjoy playing. That's the important thing, even if that's not immediately apparent. I often, how many times I usually watch? Whenever I watch a movie with Deborah, pretty much any time, I just spend the entire movie bitching about stuff that's wrong with the film, and at the end I go, yeah, it was pretty good.
I suppose the thing is, we wouldn't get frustrated by these things if we didn't also like the game. If it was just a bad game, you'd be like, why
I guess
there? See our reaction to Mosaic in the Kickstarter stream, where we didn't really care.
Yeah, you're actually right, because even after we finished Mosaic, none of us liked it. Our conversation was very chill about the fact that we hated it.
Yeah, we're just kind of like, well, this was a very middle-of-the-road game with nothing particularly interesting going on. Cool.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think we're on something there with your theory. Anyway.
Save your money and check out the reprint of Empire's Age of Discovery next year, if you can get over the crazy colonialism in it. Bye for now, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. And a big thanks to all my wonderful Patreon supporters. Here's the credits for the Patreon supporters. If you like this content, please do check out the Patreon page. You can message me directly, and I'll message you back.